morning, good day, wherever you find yourself. Yourself and we're live on YouTube. Street is watching, and this is our weekly stream. The show is called For the Culture. It's not Sunday and you may the entertainment of course, so the whole week, you're wrapping it up and I feel they are buying a more professional and digital way, and we all get to analyze it. So big ups to yourself for choosing to watch us. Thank you. Thank you so much. You're far too kind. You're from me, DJ Slim. So anymore, we have a whole channel. We saw an affair, while like an affair was a subscriber to this very channel. Street is watching. And myself, I'm trying to see if I can log in. Yes, I'm a login for viewership, or I say in a more professional way. Now, if you have comments, to keep them coming in. Or comment, I'm an Imra. My comment, Imra. Many bosswa, and one say, may a day, make kind of live, and I feel echo. But share, and said a way I'm for, and so able to me and who the echo. So share the link. Keep sharing. If say we are for any reason you're not getting the signal at where you are, so I'm because I think when we started off, I mean, we're fine tuning everything. Yeah, tuning and crack. And if you are, be so to sound, be so on tape, and no, baby, I will be on. Just let us know. Let us know. Oh, Tiasie. Shouts going out to be our bar online, be out here, be in a more professional way. Nyamisha, so what you say, opposite. Ufidi on Nukreno apese ohe nuntina waba. So I'm not going to shortchange you. We are live still in Hitmixer Studios. We are in a different studio. Oh, Hitmixer. Hitmixer Studios in Medica Kachem. Your studios, man. Your studios, baby, with you. Asimni. Oh man. I mean, shouts to studios in the doors, so we're in one of our studios, but you'll be seeing more of this content very studio and its related content very soon as we amplify music and also our one-on-one enhancement engagement with stakeholders. Stakeholders need to be artists, no. So one-on-one, you'll be seeing more content on this side as well. And then production, no. Brigadier Archer Derek, aka Asaka, is up in the building. Asaka Jinemu, Uso Soronsu, Uso Fagos, Onusuum, in TNA production, what is a more, me bomb hyper, also Hunkrofam and Yomo Yejumano. To comment to be on, just feel free and drop your comment and I'll read it. But and the stories I touch you on, say TGMA issues, the TGMA in sense of the Dane doors, Squan Equanimus. Inti as many issues surrounding it, and you know that definitely street for no the bebrew. Now if you get to know what is happening exactly. Now I can promise it's in the news. Nishua or Coburn or New York. Now before that, not just New York, Kokoye or Washington. Now before that, to say last week, Nakin Promise was in the news. Now the entire Nakin Promise news last week has to do with the fact that right on a RNAQ, Richard Ni Amakwe. Richard Ni Amakwe. Ne birthday na say, and on one J Mike no car say, or no deserve artist of the year or kind. Can promise can stage and so deserve artist of the year live on stage. Now I'll take you to Washington. You be call Washington. Washington DC and a promise ball Friday. Now, massive shouts going out to Erasmus and the team. I mean, you didn't come information about I said. Promise wanted to have a conversation with me. So I got onto the phone with Promise. That was on Friday before the show. No? Massive shouts going out to the team, the entire team. More mama me different perspective on more craft, any more achievement the year and the review. So big ups to you guys. Today on the show, I'll be reading some of them. Enuma can promise a year. Enuma can promise a year. And the show is with the Bema, with the baby Bema. What I been so fear say. Until I can so need to say it's a full house. Yes. A dem in a more professional way. Me church will be a spanky boga spanky here live. Boga So I'm say boga every Seattle. Boga call a kakra. Vacation kakra ko Omaha. Ko Nebraska. Until boga a view be live from Nebraska. Boga Adwuma baby obi I say adwuma yeah that's it. Boga any to en kasa but vim sort ya say. Yeah, no. Mr. Also, Famiko, Washington DC, from setup, time I can promise, not all your setup for the tour. That is the New York, Washington DC, tour, Albany, my income, kakra, my man for her, Kahun for me, now man for her, because there were documents in now. As I run you through the year and the review, year 2024, a Juma can promise I. And I'm a coding in a pepe, Meko can promise, Miria Mesako, Meko Stonebwoy, Miria Meko Kofi Paluta, Meko and kakra. Said the Beya, Ubia Betiasi, Otiasi. Young Korean one-sided conversation, my uncle Kase, Slim Slim de Ni panic Kofi Paluta and Tino, Nuntino, I and I, so Uncle Biadie, Kofi Paluta, may a Kofi Paluta bias, may me a Stonebwoy bias. See, Ankasa me no kase me sa so can promise bias nti maybe be adam betum bia me bias, especially when it comes to the artist of the year conversation. Artist of the year conversation there me bias towards ubia. There are a couple of categories bia no dey meet me say abom bo aka say me choose me yimi nkrofo awie categories bi wo ho me yimi nkrofo awie o hwe our screen so say see there dey ato so New York time I almost set up on New York memo bia nkoka say show na nkasa ni we set up time. No more set up. It was New York. Now set up ne kosono. Yes, that's the 5-star tour. Sound check. I don't know. True to Self tour. 5-star for a reason. Okay, so the tour a True to Self American tour. True to Self American tour. Set up no nie. Or here. Set up ni nie. Now, Ghanaian music sensation can promise or kick off his U.S. tour in Washington. While the Nigerian superstar Patoranking affirms the fact that Kim Promise is indeed the artist of the year. Mr. Ochanusu for Nina Fifamai in a more professional and digital way. Minimum baby, I want to thought to say the to her. And Tisonia breaks a little bit of breaks in we internet. Manage to say sanity, baby, as you talk. And sanity in a more professional and digital way. Yamisha saw her. Young Queen, Fatu Momo, Washington Wasem, and I meet Kamal see where Washington Wasem. Can promise, and I say Susano. Oh, bet my sound Naboka cracker, my man for who you bit maybe sound a cracker. Oh, my volume Nika Crabby, now for a man for Philly. Now, Mr. Share, yeah, live, yeah, Facebook, yes, our YouTube, Facebook, TikTok is also TikTok before you that's so much more professional. Little Doggy or CDJ Slim at the few you are. Nanaya Buakle for us, the supreme bigger figure. Chris Ballax or say present. Boga street update or say oh Brady.
Artist of the fucking year.
Okay, I'm sure so you're trying to say Kim Promise has done a lot. So this is his time to win the artist of the year. Oh, you are right to a certain extent.
After shutting down stages across Europe, Asia, and Africa, he's here.
Yeah, Juma, he deserves artist of the year. Honestly, right? Obianti. Screen is so I know that them no. Yamwon Kim Promise show our all ni US tour our all. Now the year under review, year 2024, statistics are a backing Kim Promise in his campaign for the artist of the year. No, I'm doing for me. The year under review, Kim Promise or release 2 albums. Among Fonima Mechemu or release on the 5th of June 2024. True to Self. True to Self. That is the album True to Self. And on the 13th of December 2024, also releasing the True to Self, the deluxe version. Singles are releasing the year under review, year 2024, and I'm sad over for me. Jinaho, Name Famao. 8th of March 2024, releasing Favorite Story on this Akodiani Olive the Boy. That is, forgive me, that is on the 23rd of May 2024. On the 8th of March, releasing Paris. 8th of March into Kaya. Last year, that song was quite recent in Tino. Now, I'm for a yusu eno to back their conversation when it comes to the artist of the year, but it wasn't under the year of review, year 2023 in Tino. Nasa last year, near to me for Paris and Kahon. But Paris Anka so releasing on the 8th of March 2024. It falls under a year this scheme year you come this year the year you come it falls under that. Share link in the name for Sombra. Or releasing Continental on Charlie Poppy on the 12th of June 2024 and release here. And also release Keep It Sexy on the 14th of November 2024. Now, Continental now or release it is one of the songs in your Billboard recognition. Billboard recognition in your Mammy quite works in the shows and our boy the year under review. So. Africa, I say, about all African games. About Dunk Fest Ghana. About Raha Fest Ewo Kenya. About Afro Future Ewo Ghana. About Salah Fest Ewo Ghana. About Akravaganza Ewo Ghana. Ghana Report Oboye. Nungwa Homo Show Oboye. Kim Promised Land Ghana Oboye. Kim Promised Life Gambia. Kim Promised Life Sierra Leone. Hennessy Brand Ambassador Lunch Ghana Oboye. Telecel Ghana Music Awards Ghana Oboye. Yvonne Shaka Shaka Celebration of course was South Africa. And also Oboye. Medewuko Europe. Juma Kim Promise a year with Europe. Medewuko CCA. Europe Obo Mobile Awards. Or perform live in UK. Paris Fashion Week. The Paris Fashion Week, Ojinemu, or Bobby. Bombo Clad Festival, or Belgium, or boy. Africa Block Party was Sweden, or boy. Kim Promise Live, Italy. Kim Promise Live, Spain. May we call North and South of America. Now, remember, these are territories that are not strong when it comes to African music or even Ghanaian music. My main fan of Ghanaian music. The North and South of America, and yet strong territory. When it comes to, especially when it comes to South America. And yet places are Ghana music, Ediwa Trendy, easy sir. But still can promise. Or you're not say obe penetrating in a more professional and digital way. North and South America can promise live about Washington DC, about US, that is in the USA, about Afro Nation with Detroit, about can promise live with New York. About Toronto, Canada can promise live, Ottawa, Canada, about can promise live, and Vancouver, Canada, or Sabo can promise live. This is the North and South of America, as I'm not making. Or we are and Obora baby. I'm yet to come across artists from Ghana now. California, I'm competing. Me Stonebwoy free wa. Almost waiting me a charters that path that is in Australia. Promised Land, Echo Soho, about Kim Promised Live or Sydney, or about Perth, or about Melbourne. Akwane Abre. Asia and the Middle East. Asia and the Middle East. Usuboga say what a flight to say go back in Timema mon panic why. Obia and can come to him. Why? No panicking. The never saw coin why we break a crowd here, but why we in Shanka Boga, it does. Asia and the Middle East in Sudan, they mount, but 2 pete for the issue amount CCA. Can promise live Singapore, can promise live in Bali. We see this year, artist of the year, though. Chire two. Okay, any two. There be. Ha! Me say this year, artist of the year, no. Chire a giant say. Chire to baba yankuri na fiu. A giant cousin need to. A giant cousin. That be a weapon BP or me kabibia. Say the amount for hitting any data cramming. Data pa crame pa the strip no nye data keto azaka me na da. Asia ni Middle East. Oh, Australia for the baby girl ale wasisi. Me da sinya me shira. I love you. Can promise ko PM wo ho. If we are call Australia 23 hours. When you plane in January 24. Say pilot no ne na no nye ne de no mbo accelerator down. I say ogase more. And the 24. That means a 1 full day. Can promise say forget you be a move team din na fuma and omko jina mo hono omko say so in a more professional digital way. Asia and Middle East, obo Singapore, obo Bali, obo Jakarta, obo Bahrain, Dubai, Japan, and Malaysia. Now the video that I saw, a mama kuma 2 year, chief one. Anomoto. My lesson. Ha. Promise. Kill see we more. I'm not a calculator. I'm you know. So it's on quite tired. Bye. Was we need you? Artist of the year. This year. When him said this year, and so they had the only year, 26 years down the line. 26 years down the line. This year is the only year. Artists are nominated or more for Artist of the Year. Nomination. ABBA out like a month or two before the main event to say yes, Monfa Mami. You been see that 26 years. You nominated or man, my gaga, yes, or pass. This year, there, Obia to the new. Me you could smoke on Kasai. Joe Meton Kasai, my Joe Meton idiot. Ono Joe him say. Enye lie bia. Ode goes on him zone deserve. Aha, on carry no. Timiternity so menti o monka. And I mean say who omo start performance sheet bia I mean who ye. Because why a serious pass up Artist of the Year. Now and as at and I mean no say 30th April. On for our starting by for media and for other stakeholders who are going to engage and vote for you to see what you did. Because don't tell men fan show trim say ye nim dia wo ye you. Share ye nim o. Share ye nim kra nim. Na the reason in a co school year revision. As I'm saying, teacher for you, I see good them say, oh, Metro Anna neighbor, B, neighbor, C, neighbor, into oh, Mess and Fasubi. Would you say the engineer? Yes, sir. And the posture of most of the artists say, and award on your award on your now they are beginning to understand that the brands are fucking with people who have accolades. Sure. Now do you say the engineer? If it doesn't matter, oh, can come kitty, Obi Doba, and kitty, yanko. Send to cry the Anya, Brunya, buy a bit maker. There is power in it. Obi catcher say I was and fire ma or bois. Onim how to milk from it, onim ye catcher son trans no be no more munim ye no fanye jumantreno. Naka was in every anka Jay-Z. Beyonce to me winning award or not Jay-Z. Aqua award no asaka say. Yes, I prefer throwaways. Jay-Z or any Beyonce. Oma we need to obio. Or sassy yes, I prefer. Okay. Okay. Yanko anyway. Mama Sam found from 2024. Can promise. True to self tour. Okoye performance ewo Mobile Awards for UK. Paris Fashion Week mekan, Bomba Clad Festival Belgium mekan, makan about Italy and makan about Spain. Now awards and nominations in 2024. And I'm sad over Fasui. Mr. Oshelink in the name of I'm for my bason baby no crem. On baby tea no crem kwa. Mobile Awards nomination ewo UK onya, Telecel Ghana Music Awards onya 2 awards a year. Best Afro Pop Song and Most Popular Song of the Year, or the Terminator and winning in Ghana Music Awards UK, or the Terminator, we need Best Afro Pop Song of the Year and Most Popular Song of the Year, or we need. Now, this is where it gets interesting because also back in statistics, with music streams, data on the streams of music. So, we started from Spotify. Spotify can promise any 128 million streams in 2024. 10 years. 128 million streams in 2024. Onya 169 million streams on Apple Music. Audio Mac onya 35 million streams. And a Boom Play onya 56 million streams. Million and 70 again. Million and 7 any again. So 128, 169, 35, 56. Production okay Cambo near millions to do nyaye. Ayo pay. Where are statistics from Kim Promise? And I'm Demawi. Kim Promise starts and I'm Demawi. For 2024. Sadia we no jina so all kase. Wa ye adwuma. Oni size. Ye po bia obetimi ene na jina when it comes to artist of the year. Oni size. Enti ni nua Patoranke meka no ho stage no. Me so ososoronso. Sa video no me pesa obo. Me pesa obo na amanfo ankasa hu. I'm going to highlight it a chat in no hu that particular video meka ho asem. Me pesa obo sa video no. Put on the volume and let people know what exactly Patoranking ekaye. This video. For volume no ekan na manfo hu. Entie ni ye. No mu se enye me na meka sa asem no once again. It is not coming from me. Enye me. Fatum no mu hu. Patoranking na J microphone or J microphone no say. Obi any wiase a o deserve artist of the year no. Echenkin Promise. There's nobody. Nobody deserves the artist of the year than King Promise. King Promise. Oh, Promise. Now say the girls in the yadan.
Yeah. Artist of the fucking year. Why is that easy? Artist of the fucking year. Artist of the fucking year.
Copyright reference, Uncle for Munia Humo bro. First year. So, I'm here to almost 4 years, I'm here to have. Kakre and so my babaji in a more professional guitar way. Also, Asama only a kind no. Say artist of the fucking year. Patoranking. Meaning say in common koso. almost see now for Nigeria for come catch and say you over stage in the campaign be mammy. Me see in days leading to a year TGMA this year, we are going to see a lot of things. People are going to call in their arsenals. PR is going to go through the roof. I will not be shocked, say, dear Betty. Now, your friend say, Times Square. Billboards, so yeah, their boss, so Black Sheriff, so yeah, the campaign was so then, and I say, a friend say, Smoke with Yen campaign was so an abibisa. Me see this year, TGMA. A man for ebe yo mo kote super in a more professional way. Obi ebe dwane nim. Obi abe pull you up in a more professional and digital way because Obi here. But who really deserves this? Why they deserve it? Me do be call Stonebwoy and so camp. The camp of Bennington Music Group. Bimfo Fiaziana. Bimfo Fia. Oh, me mentemon ko ade. Bimfo Hasiana. Hey, as a muntimin kasade, me dene kosu. Dene kosu. Bimfo Fia. Oh. So I say, Bimfo me yesade as a muya you. Masa. Muhudia muyo, muhuma mudi you. Come on, munini ye. Michelle, Medium I'm call the camp of Bennington Music Group, a Beam Nation, Stonebwoy. And so the year under review, Juma, YA or any team no on my presenting. Stonebwoy camp and I'm live or TikTok and so count. TikTok is where street is watching. Facebook is street is watching. And our street is watching as our YouTube. So share baby, I will be a share nafi. My boss nafi also comment to be answer my fa. Let's say be a phone lines in so atum. Now also watch your dream. And then me call the camp of a year Kofi Paluta and so as ye because a Hong Kong a Hong Kong so boba. So say a Hong Kong so bow. Kofi Paluta and come ke CB bapa because omone TGMA board no. Or fracas, no? Is that the right word? Fracas. Someone sends him, and I'm a boy. It made use the word fracas in expression. Omo lie course I was and also me drop in a more professional way so. Because omo throw a letter, ekoi, board and they say, in some be or why I course nomination ni more I course wa montiasie. Intiti omonti ase ni ntino omo hia nchechire mu se board no hu ne se omo gina ho ema Ghana music na omo ye omo adwen se Ghana music ntino omo wo ho they are celebrating excellence there omo piemra omo bon bi omo hjem bia omo piemra na omo beka de wo mu nkyere especially the Kofi Paluta team. Now mind you, when it comes to this award schemes there are 4 stakeholders who omo ka ho bi ma program ni timi ye program no me ye mako for ye organizing body ye charter house ye friend say board na ya form omo nim de fo ya form say omo nya sa research ni ade ni nya no ma ye nomination omo ma ye si na omo award no omo so wo ho artist no ene yen a ye hwe bi nti ye 4 nipa mako for at any given point in time so obi wom in the process no hu ni say uni na ending year e was say ni reasons wo fa ni serious. As a casanity, at any given point in the chain, say organizers who say artists ni omu nini year, e was say a transfer for near say din come for. Say yen fans be ready for. Ya ye program no TV so ye TSK ko venue ho e ko hebi. Say ye kra no ye trase da bi ye trase ne ye ka say oh no ade no say de ye ko no omu ni nini year. E was say sa I was say go your negotiation table no hu biom. Oh, ne ekotena ase. Ne ye smoke peace pipe no. Can promise on negotiation table no. Stonebwoy on negotiation table no. But negotiation table no as it stands now, Kofi Paluta negotiation table no. information in Yinami Krano. Me the bro. But me ko Stonebwoy camp, the camp of Bennington music. Yes, starting free. I'm free here. Okay, my starting free the shows or boy performance and tours. I'm starting free Ghana. Oh, radiate. Busy this year, baby. Kase baby. Me see this year, baby. Kase baby. That's it. Ghana and Kwa shows a Stonebwoy boy ni. Me start you. Mon kind mechi. Live with TV screen or the atoso. Be volume no sa on teminka. Shows or born or Ghana or Africa Prosperity Champions Award. Accra. About All African Games. Closing ceremony no. Okaya. Saturday win a dance and send by Sata Kobo opening ceremony. And a Stonebwoy Kobo closing ceremony. And one semno say be bree. Techno come on 30 series launch wa Accra boy. Voter region. Yekoho. Voza Easter Regatta. Ewo kita in the voter region ujinem. Salafest Nima ujinem. Okay, I say Salafest no say me pay. Shata Kobo. 3 music for there. Ewo Baba Sadiq for there. Ewo Kaikwe Central. And I was a Stonebwoy, was a Stonebwoy uncle. And no one said, same say, baby. It's a Baba Sadiq, a Afre, a Stonebwoy, and a Stonebwoy, and so Afre Baba Sadiq are threatening as I threaten a wife. And my court case in a PMO. It's been a wonderful year, if you people don't know, I'm telling you. Africa Prosperity Network launch, 2025 launch. Stonebwoy no name. 25th TGMA experience concert at Cape Coast. Boy. Gimpa our day night with Stonebwoy. Private event in Kwetia and Koko. 25th Telecel Ghana Music Awards Accra. Stonebwoy live in Denchira. Brofriedru ujinem. Liman Hall Artist Night Legon ujinem. Mad Club 1 year anniversary ujinem. FC Summertex coronation with Stonebwoy. And also ujinem. Okay, Summertex for winning league you know. You obi kwaye. Or the drone, FPK Kappa. Drone. But so as you were Ghana. But I heard you. Me catch them say head there. Ghana head you. I heard there, Massa. Because I dear sa. Ube who are the bio. Na like one Casano. Hey. Or the drone ne kofa cap no. Set up nums who do change drone. And I did the neighbor form. Never was a campesa video. Come on for any badges. I want for be feel it too. Stonebwoy boss I show be. Same year, shows or boy 2024 na mesa mebo boss you. TGMA 25th anniversary industry mixer night with Stonebwoy or boy. Campus go rock. University of Education Winneba. Oh boy, Telecel 10 up, University of Energy and Natural Resources, Sunyane, oh boy. The exclusive all black party, Kumasi, na Stonebwoy jinem. Mokaya, Sasho Nasi, and on the portfolio, quite one-on-one interview about the utterances on the Grammy article, top 10 artists that are essential to hip life. Stonebwoy Koka Wasem say, I don't know more Casadena. O my money di wom. Man for say, hey, Bema now, where dance one now, where they? Hip, yeah, can hip life, Bobo, open there, Murefia, me. Maybe I don't back up information. From information minister, but me di mami. But that's it. That's it. What I say. Ya mean take kwasi every fee so no farmer. What? That's it. Yanko yenim. The exclusive all black party, my boss. Omubo football tournament bi okrobi so e friend du amenefa ewo doji in the voter region Stonebwoy okujinemu Hips Africa Diamond Edition Accra ojinemu Techno AI Evolution launch Accra ojinemu Ghana Niger Food Festival Accra ojinemu 10 on deck concert ojinemu eno ye DJ o ha dwen bebe oh me kai di am de mama ye Ghana ye DJ ba ko pa brutal but hardwin DJ Toyo, 10 on deck. I can represent him. Tidal Rave Festival, Accra. Adoma FM Family Color Party, Legon. On board Botanical Gardens, Sakai feature. I will be good so much traffic see baby. Oh, they are not 36. You can find again. Not sorry, young queen. Not traffic chair. Now I very stranded. No, I'm gonna traffic chair. I see. Presect Touch and Bonfire 2024. Stonebwoy no jinemu. Eurocham at 10 concert. Accra no jinemu. Peace concert. Ewo manso akwesiso ojinemu. Joy concert. Ewo takwa ojinemu. Tanko Foundation Peace concert in Volta region ojinemu. Omni Bank end of year dinner party. Access Rave by Access Bank. Beam Festival Beach Edition. Sasho no. Oh, lovely. What a show. What a show. Makoso. But Sasho we dear. Yes, say, what time aboa preku na topa de yi to nchen. What you say? What time? O preku and no say SD for ne preku or problem. Kremofo ne preku e problem. But say preku pa ye ban say atopa. Wow. What time Stonebwoy as I show need you to change. So never fair like running order be so Beam Festival there, Miss Ramo. Yen to change. The production was so solid. The collaboration, the international artists that made big harnessing the relationship with every artist that are feature no up and running, and so most of them came to Ghana. All the Jamaican artists, most of them came to Ghana, performed with him on stage. Sad stage, you know, the Blue Lady by no. More Blue Lady no. Also, I said video beer after that show near Coachella, and was it before that show? And after that show, Minister Stonebwoy ni Blue Lady. Name what day? A Spice. That's the Blue Lady. Oh, you brutal. Again, who's shana one-on-one? You cast a body, who cast a body, Naminti. Me that's it. So I can body. It's a body near body. No, to me, now say Pejan and Naibaku. Son and name Pejani say. That says video, no, so I was DJ. Makoji money o. Yekoji any ade. Blue Lady buy. Davido buy. And previously people were saying say Davido will not make it to the concert. Na yen koma na nenam street no so na say mo komo amudi na mu ha. Because Stonebwoy is one of the artists just like in Promise, omunim how to harness like grow a relationship. Omutimi grow omune Sebia omune obinya a relationship encounter omutimi grow relationship na fe be beneficial to both of them. So one collaboration with Davido, Stonebwoy has been able to harness that relationship until omushia efekeke odo wo montem. Unim say na prior to RNAQ na Davido ne sakode na say amanfo so chiremu ase nema engo ewo montem. But as a program na say no omushia brother man no mo hage ba ko minim say from that no be beti manyina free mu. But some common and come for another day. Because relationship, when to men grow relationship now, a drew baby artistically, a drew baby, now uhia push be into a certain territory. A bad yama. True. Because as it stands now, a SAG Davido collabo would help Sarkodie penetrate largely into the Nigerian market. But it is a subject for another day. Yanko enim na fi yan wrap up shows our ball Ghana Stonebwoy ball Ghana pe o TikTok na fi o TikTok omo yan say am say tap into what tap for TikTok na dey like so mon tap ho TikTok minim wa asem yi ama me penso mon tap ho TikTok for mon tapo near Koyanim, Tentem. Obuasi Gringo Betes Carnival, Kumasi, Stonebwoy boy. And almost I duplicate this as same show no ever Lenkley Sports Stadium. Omo tapo ho. Omo tapo. Me da say. Maso emre say ya ye be adwuma no kama pa. Obuasi Lenkley Sports Stadium. Omo sa a Gringo a Betes Carnival ni bi ho. Sa Obuasi Betes no. Omo ye Obuasi Betes no omo the new one by na friend Gringo. Sa show no no boy they launching officially into the system. Stonebwoy bought 2 shows ni nyina. I think it's on Amrado and Paluta mewa. Yes. Me da some kai me. 3 music, 3 FM, forgive me, 3 FM all white party. Ewa La Palm Royal Beach, Stonebwoy boy. Teens Rave Festival, if was Sutherland Park Accra or boy. And about all black party, the Nyame Recreational Village. Or sa boy. Ya kwa ni international festival any concert so. About Cali Vibes Festival ewo California, about Island Music Concert ewo Jamaica, about Pre-Mud 2024 ewo Abidjan, about Austin Reggae Festival ewo USA, about World Music Day Carnival Concert ewo Paris, France, Summer Jam ewo Cologne, Germany, Reggae Gil Festival ewo Belgium, Afro Fresh 4.0 with Stonebwoy ewo Belgium, Rolling V Festival ewo Washington DC, Emmanuel Adebayo's 25th Jubilee Celebration, Osaboy ewo Togo. Onwieye international no ma mento aso asa a mix wo ma yi so a mix kakra but let me skip it when I find it I'll give you because international no also chasing but let me go on to his releases and collaborations. Our lead singles it paved the way for up and running. Okay, I said, on it, you release Ekelebe. Akwana amuso anya artist or Nigerian. Odmodu de. Killers no anya artist. The answer I'm finding a Juma Kasa or because that Nigeria Fuanga Zabeche no. But Akwana a dope, mami. Oh, dope. Old modu a dope. Odo a dope. Nenyum aye blood on the dance floor. Me de pa. Me de pa. Just say onye the regular artist aye nimni bi ntina say ba mo wano why Mr. Mo wano mami be pacho. O em chef why Mr. Mo wano mami. Ekelebe with Odmodu Black. Na one of the lead singles to Up and Running. Your Body, one of the lead singles. And Pray For Me, on a Wycliffe. And so yes, one of the singles. I don't know the Wycliffe Kotanasi and watch Wycliffe mu Ghanaian food, watch and watch or church and Ghanaian food muno. And no, and the mass video on the surface. Okay, leading to that and so. Osako ye tour, tin or US. Our call Hot 97. On Ibro in the morning. Of course so. And omubusa no sa wana omko to question say omubo ni din no ebe mu say wokotwi tuo wo nipam e wa wo so bi ase ombusa omoto bo no say chef MC ebo din no gun violation bi apiem gun violation na lie ben dey ni wum ka kire obrafo no aba wo nchen eno chirechiri nsem num kakra wo ho. But he also used that same opportunity to school them a lot about the sound, Ghanaian sound. Any amount for person much say reggae ne dance or crano. And ya idea was a Ghana for you, not the debut. Jamaica for no crown, Africans who. I mean before. Now it's because of a slave trade in Amako Akopio. Until you know woman on it. In Sunechi, Omna and Crawford. So if I sound like them and I say me pick your mutonation na me de kasa, forget it BBR. TikTok for them say, Lawrence will say artist of the year, Stonebwoy. No one comes close. I'm on 4-year campaign online. That's same me. TikTok for mon tapu baby. Tap it. Let's share the enema. Killers no on the other side no more. Stonebwoy did a lot of education. Of course, I told it a lot of education. Men can nada. A lot of education. Now, leading to the full album being dropped, so and also releasing JJJ. Now, JJJ by at a time, a tomu pumuno, na MDC for campaign apeke. And about me a day for you, about me the day for ya. ODKF for do fukunfu. Okoyi ni tiba akubina kile se Nanya wana osi betting tax na unti one more pass betting tax o se wo de oba be here free. Who your vice president here the tax aba. And nanu ya na okofa ba yo betting tax. I'm for starting a remix one. Some guys are Stonebwoy is one of the songs leading to the up and running. Now drop your album, and now some 23 also better thing shine, Overlord remix, Jiggle and Wine, Fuck Up the Summer, Memories, Geography in a Lovely Weather. Collaborations the year under review on the NSG year collaboration on the Bright of Book Back Fame year be on the Shay Vibes, on the B Strap, on the AP and on the Gariba Black Hero, Derek Sounds, Juggler, Jordan Spark, on the Diani in a year collaboration. I mean, these are international reggae artists. The year under review 2024, I was on Kwan Stonebwoy bag here and I'm doing for me. Hey, we did also. So far to soon, Artist of the Year, TGMA, Album of the Year, Record of the Year, Songwriter of the Year, International Collaboration of the Year, Collaboration of the Year, Reggae Dancehall Artist of the Year, Ghana Entertainment Awards, USA, Best Music Act Male, and one I'll send you Album of the Year for Fifth Dimension. Ghana Music Awards USA Reggae Dancehall Artist of the Year. Ghana Music Awards USA Don C. Don Mwejumano. Don baby I will be a chachow. And Ghana Entertainment Awards Hashim. Hashim, big ups to you, Ghana Entertainment Awards. People, okay, so Hashim. And then this Stonebwoy take private jet more the co Jamaican. He was one of the guys. That's the Ghana Entertainment Awards USA. But on one award was actually you might work for be con the Yoko when you be guasitu. Unimame catcher. Young Queen. Ghana Music Awards Europe Artist of the Year. Ghana Music Awards Europe Reggae Dancehall Song of the Year. Ghana Music Awards Europe Reggae Dancehall Artist of the Year. 3 Music Awards Artist of the Year. 3 Music Awards Collaboration of the Year. Album of the Year. Reggae Dancehall Artist of the Year. Emmy Africa Awards Man of the Year. And that was big because I think the Stonebwoy made a grand entrance. That was Emmy Hall. I've forgotten the story, the exact story around it, but Mr. Mekaya, I'll just feed you. Ghana Music Awards UK Artist of the Year. Ghana Music Awards UK Reggae Dancehall Artist of the Year. Now, hold on a little bit and let me explain that part. And Alodia, and the organizers are shown. Alodia, therefore, on this Stonebwoy, Sabeka says Stonebwoy, any fan base, London, any UK, no. Alodia, and then the organizer Ghana Music Awards UK. Would him say, meaning, Nam say, SMBC, just a real, forget it. You who online fine you can't tumpo and I will connect kind. Hey, Kilama now say oni fan base be a London. Only I was Stonebwoy say we need Artist of the Year. Hey, and Koku being talk about what you know. Most influential young artist of the year, a year top 50, honorary OGA. Most influential young African top 100, honorary OGA. Aroma, best African dancehall entertainer OGA. And on OGA, I feel nice and fun online. I had to say the me who the how it's soon near the day I would try. Ghana Music Awards Europe, best music video, Manu OGA. Ghana Music Awards Europe, International Collaboration of the Year, Manu Gione Angelikijo, OGA. Ghana Music Awards Europe, Album of the Year, OGA. Most influential young Ghanaian, another one, Osafai. International Media Activation for the Stonebwoy brand, 2024. Official was CNN Africa, that is Voices Change Makers documentary, Official was CNN on our Inside Africa documentary. or appear on Voice of America News Music Time in Africa or feature or say feature or red carpet series or VOA news so. Advanced Media 100 Most Influential People in Africa 2023 Stonebwoy no shim. Also a interview with Trace France. And also appear ewo Moves Bang Bang ewo France eso. Me to also international. Me kwa charity works. Oye donation ewo Hope Setters Emma Hope Setters, that is an autism center. Oye donation Emma omo. Bennington. Me see PR 20 this year artist of the year. PR mechanisms among for be use one. Say charity works a crab and for you and so say PMO a bum. Ye chat dear Sakatra say a chat the to move artist of the year and my address is the internet ko chat dear. Sure. This year you go over we all many me no be giensa. Sure. Ya chat the internet dear. Now you said ya chat into unche ade. Ah. Ma chaw ade ntimi kwa che nkrofo na de nti unche ade. Ah, nye TGMA me kwa che na de na TGMA vo man kwa che o ma de na me kwa che o ma de ade na unche ade. Wonso ami amasoma me. Hwe, masa, munja me na mentwi me husi o na ma hai me ho a obi ani ho a obe de. Obe hai me. Mother's Day celebration with the widows in Opekuma ewo Kaswa. Stonebwoy ekoye charity donation ewo ho. Organize a Mother's Day celebration ho. Mame fo ekuna fo okomo nchen ene omo ko gi omani ewo Mother's Day. She. Rich Hospital opiemu ho esa akoye donation ewo ho. Osako 2 boreholes. Okay, boreholes we go 2 or Takwa Central Region ho baby. Ko 2 boreholes. Emo boreholes is here 2 ba akokra e be say. Is here twa mu be 15,000. Kila man ko 2 be 4 ma omo. Ba sa dia wa destroy Kofi Kinata or sa side o. We no. Central we no wa destroy territory no. Afi yenkwa chat. Any history, our pie, the year under review. The song JJJ alone, JJJ Nkwa. A topo Apple Music, a topo iTunes top songs, most Shazam song, #1 most Shazam songs globally. JJJ. Radio Airplay chart, Boom Play top chart, YouTube daily chart, YouTube trending music video, Apple Music top video, Audio Mac top songs chart. Audio Mac best song of the week. Denmark okodi number 17 ewo so and odi 50 ewo mo Shazam songs global. JJJ Nkwa. JJJ Nkwa de ye. The year and the review Stonebwoy. And I'm be na yi no ho. E de ato no. That means the year has been beautiful, very, very beautiful. Okay, forgive me, it was in the Western, not Central. That's Francis Opoku here live on YouTube. Thank you for the correction. Thank you. It was in the Western. And oko esa boho oko tutu boho. Mr. Production, more information more. Massive shares going out to be all here live. Our platform be also Facebook, YouTube. My mema shout outs kakra. My shout outs to Emmanuel York. Or say, but Smoke do all despite he didn't play any international show. I think that Kwaku Smoke and more international show. There are a couple of reasons to that. Prior to Oba I say now if you know a release Playman me boy Playman EP no. So there were a couple of event organizers that I knew were trying to get Kwaku Smoke. I think UK and the US. In the US personally may facilitate a couple of event organizers we are normal per se or more they smoke but 1 or 2 reasons being NMM, but as it stands now, the last time we had a conversation with Sarki, some more kind of say we could smoke with PM or UKCCA on. I heard dine be pie. We could smoke. Minim crown, say we could smoke with PM. Our DMV party in the park this summer. A be pie. A be pie. It could smoke as some day. Miss Remo. Mommy and Fanton Chain say international show, say international show. The thing is Ghana Music Awards. Your impact in your locality should be felt. The year under review, did we feel it? The only thing about Kwaku Smokes is here, and he's my guy. Wow, he be outside Ben Beam, no so Cassassing with channel. Say, Ope Artist of the Year, and I saw Ope Award be at this the time also in it, no money fans knew. Because of fancy so more yadan no more SI Yada Stonebwoy, or more SI Yada can promise SI Yada can Paluta because and your Nenyon Pen Muti no matter. Or Muti any new Muti before from. Into Yada out there, but when Piam Yen who say we are interested at Yadebako movie. Yes, say, ye you, friends, ye you no one cast out 3 1. A bonani de be you. Cast out 3 1 when you jihua. I manage home near who quiet the bed, Yadebe Faso. Because time on it till in back to back, online or tried at the to say it's not that I was I be interested. And that to me was a low blow. Although they are not till any year online main support to. Say Obeka say Fred say Kwaku Smoke any hit song there main support to. Because hit song there, I think that the last time I went me go deep a church room and I nanye live iso. Live with my church room. When was that? Many striker. May no editorial. Yeah. Because hit songs, you were different hit songs. Hit songs, they were different. In fact, when it comes to categorization of a hit song, there are like 15 different types of hit songs. A song can be a hit on the chart. A song can be a hit online. A song can be a hit for a season. Into jingle bells, jingle all the way, a seasonal hit. A drew Christmas and you be and wear blue channel. A drew Bronya Dra. Forget to chef. You be anywhere be blue channel season. But you really easy at you. And you it me a big I know as I be PH at me. Because people, that is the song that people are listening to for the season. You will look at it. Ubedru a friend is a Macasio ni fancy gadam kum or no for. There are songs that are big there that you will not hear in any other part of the country. So when it comes to a hit song and you are bold enough to say, and you hit there, oh boy. There are parameters for you to say that the song should be a hit. Sabefanyum se Kwaku Smoke, ebia born in here. There are boxes that it needs to take. A take our boxes now, and umet makase a hit song. But and take our box now, mean to mean kase a hit song. Does it have stream and sales? Our cultural impact. What you say? Demography being a womb. And kati across. Oh. Murefi Kwaku Smoke, mami. Woman ya wa online ya Kwaku Smoke nyum nyina otu nyina yi. Murefi. How old is that woman? Exactly. So if there's a conversation around demography, age group, now or the BEM, now can say Kwaku Smoke you're limited to a certain age group, you are wrong. Because me crop for me killers are many or more chili, well over 40s. Niggas need to honor more papua. Oba bani a boy jekum. Me senior man for my godfathers. They are well over 40s. A jekum no more de papi. So don't look at concert ba could be a okoye and I'm you be okoye now and I say, oh yeah, or surveyor. Don't limit it to a certain group thinking that they are the only consumers of kwaku smoke and the sound, because that boy is preaching life. Cause a life na minti. Me that's it. Kwaku smoke is a strong contender when it comes to this field. So don't write him off. Me see the only thing I mean pay about kwaku smoke. I say, I say on pay, I say on pay. So on pay only ni who free. Errors and omissions we don't know. Uncle can't try to say me munyi free. When said there was that attitude they do maybe no. Asaka gang any pick his attitude no. Yeah, you pair was be any other day. Yanko interview saying, yeah, and no, a man, me many asaka for problem, you know, when it could start free. If people don't know. Now you against that Tupac ran no interview. One no, I try to fool so talk life. Tupac, none of fool so no, I try to talk life. Won't try talk life and go a fool so kakaka until Mr. Tobas. Omo did you or the AK-47 yinism po name nanismo we yinism cancer be na chain masa abotre juma ni juma be na we juma ni say we artist we nyom meboa we nyom nko ade a time do say be bo aba so now pa wo say me munyi me free enti kwaku smoke me problem a me ne ne wo no. Because me himself submit here. Into one pa, I didn't know submit here. So we could smoke one pa was now. I didn't know submit here works. A year infographic sheet say you deserve XYZ. Why did you do that then? Come online, bruh. Tell people that you've worked. What is wrong with say? Why here, Juma? Now come chairman for some year, Juma Mon. What is wrong with it? I want to understand it because it seems like it's a Gen Z type of shit. It's like, Charlie, you for no loud down, make somebody talk am. Huh? Me sorry, I'm my chico studio. Koya nyumunia diare my brain my blow na my hetia. Men san train so be back na one koka. Next is na next is a guana. Mintiase. Memfa medjuma pa ma ye no mem chance obi mom na enkoka. I don't get it. Na Jay-Z mukra submit for hours. Now you say Grammys. I'm just Grammys no movie no. I'm saying I'm doing so movie no. I want to understand it. How what is a movie in the same? What is a movie? You submit oh. Beyonce more at their level. So yo, because when they meet you and then you are having a conversation with them, right? When you get to that level, they want to know your local impact. Locality no impact be na ukura ho. Na uni impact wo local yibo ana wo hwe. Was it Oba Arsenal so Black Stars yo munimo. Never ma Arsenal for cry who say na boy we nkomo be no need no. Unless say bia o Ghana ni e wo krofufuro bi so e na wo ma hanti na bia but hey eno cry no so ba be bobi. Now you say they tina party bar this time around why you no ho a obobo den. Oh yes. Memphis the pay nani bra brave. What is that? Unya call up out. Well, there, your customer. Boy, I'm for Ghana music. I was in there. Me say, oh, you're new to me. Me, it's not just Ghana music. Any award scheme that is happening locally. If you don't want to be a part of it, it's fine. Make your stance known. I'm not saying your career will not be. Don't get me wrong, but I'm saying that. For one whole brand, if you are building a solid portfolio, and with that being said, any portfolio, if you are building a solid portfolio, you need these things. We live in a world that optics plays a vital role in every shit. Optics and then I decode. Me ba cho me do we rag the camp of Kofi Paluta na ho na me ko ra. And ye be nsemu pa. The camp of Kofi Paluta. Kofi Paluta. Yeah. You call Kofi Paluta. Also, we are going to Kofi Paluta's camp. Ekoye mama. Where the ekoye papa. Me can't journey your bird. Kofi Paluta. We're updating the list, so I'm trying to get the updated list. I think I came across it on the Facebook updated list for 2024. We're updating the list, So me fa sa list, Now me the amount. Now you go through sa list, with Obia or Hebia. We also share it on our various social media platforms for everybody to see. So and I made two abos this year. I feel somewhere na feel farmer man for High Street so because it's tough this year. Tough cause tough be me that's it. Online for me chamo. You be doing common. Black box chef was resa. Mr. Otapo so na share Sunday bia ye tenase 7 and them fan chemi. And then me ko di fufu to fufu heavy bi ntina sa adam so kakra. Me hu ya ne say e bi timi Mr. Mo a. Na fufu ne heavy ba in a more professional way. Yeah, the radius is so both fufu. Also, the only fufu ntino. Also, so only fufu. Would fufu? O bois, nyano kre. So nyano kre. Only fufu. Nti e won se we ase wani je pa de. Cause e man fufu. Me boa ka chem se mboa. Won so obi ase dey two cars or koto sandwich da. We two car obi ase dey traka mu atu was park car say oh me koto sandwich. Me koto ice cream what be ice cream cry dey yeah. Who say enya de a yetimi ye no fie ni ade. Who say me up to na me shede ni mu bi o timi tena fie eye ice cream. Ko timi tena fie ice cream dia we senior man no. Ene wako wani mu abrabom pa. But among for two car kwantente two car. Kwantente ade okoye de okodi otwe bini kwan. Aboa bi ane egu ba bi no. Na kwabrane akwa akotete. Me dream one me tell you me say asak my dream was anti abuano oh Lord have mercy upon us. Abuana ko toilet na we know. Amanfo timi tu car. Ko kwantin 1 hour drive. Say okoton kwan e de aboa bi toilet. NIA. Respective fufu na nyini che. Yenko anim. Yenko Kofi Paluta so. Kofi Paluta. Shows unko a Kofi Paluta boy. Okaya ye event wa ni mu asi Infinity Paluta be performing o ka kire ye say wabo shows 114 as at that time unko a Bebri abeka ho bebre abeka ho Black Boss Chef oh Charles Nocturna and your friend Black Boss Chef no or online Nocturna Chef Nocturna Chef Nocturna Mr. Research kakra or three binim kwan mu ma me why na me hu ha o ye no why say aboani bini pa professional no mo de yen so ama me hu because I know edin ma me Kofi Paluta so 2024 also was on yanko yanim tentem time no di obo new year chillax obo show on Passetia K White Music Lounge no ho Ike's Cafe no ho Bolre SRC homecoming no ho Konongo Dumasi Vals Day Weja Snooki no ho Amigos Pub SCC Weja Sehwi Bekwai ojinamu wasa ankosia ojinamu takwa manso akwasi so no ho manso akwasi so no na Stonebwoy so dem na ewo. People don't know that the mining towns, some mining communities, Charlie, shows are omo boy any tuya artists ne big, Tuya artists big, na wedding. Dunkwa, no jinamu, Cape Coast Technical University, Swedro, Takwa de Harbour View. Kwada so okobo wedding baako or drobo jakpekrum no jinamu kaswa private party no jinamu atwema techiman dida no jinamu Düsseldorf Germany no jinamu manso jininso no jinamu akom that is chronom offensive road so okosa okobo Asanko okobo Hamburg or Germany obo Italy Reggio obo Winneba obo Sehwi Akoti obo Ajoso Sektek Enchi Pristia Qatar in Doha, Doha in Qatar, oh boy, nominees jam, Cape Coast, oh boy, Suhum, Wasa Aja Kamanso, and so Sakobo, Aferi, Just Music, Okoboy, Techiman, Chobodom, Dubai, Ukujinamu, Doma, Osakobo Show or London, TGMA, Ujinamu, Achim, TGMA no performer, Asedano. So the case of Asida, when we visited Mr. Ramon Circles at TGMA performance, no, maybe mu walk a crabia mammo. Memamo, small information be or to Mr. Ramon Circles at TGMA non to why. A hiapa conversation with mu, a hunyapa. Atim awenare, no ho. Techiman SHS, no ho. Atim aquetia, asarin so ki ready. Wasasraha, Kaswa Sabali Pub. Moka isa event bi na okoboy na ankofo ne say o matuane kana o bae no oni o moye gidigidi bi okay ye be koso opoku sika na oginamu akuapem akropon akwaboso tepa Elmina party in the park UK Manchester UK Warsaw UK ho nyina na oginam ene se say the event ne ye trasa the okanu 113 the Edorson. Hartfield UK no jinamu, Amstead SRC Mampo no jinamu, Asinfosu no jinamu. The same Amstead was Sakobo another show. Young and Free Accra Mall, Wasada Desu jinamu, Afro International, Begada Okoye Manso, Akwesiso, Chebi Esiakwa, Ashanti Achimagogo, Moving Pick, Party in the Park, Konongo, Bremai. Amsterdam, Netherlands, Okobo show or South Africa, Independence Square no jinamu, Nkrankwanta no jinamu, Yao Mecha no jinamu, Uptown Foods, Bomso, and only an Koboy and Refi. The insurance now person much shaking. Yanin Kujinemu. Nay, all black, exclusive all black everything with DJ Slim. Yes, Kofi Paluta. Of a performer or in a more professional way. Kunsu, Ratre Park, then Chabrofu do. Jacobu, Chebi, NLA, Accra, and Kwankwa, Techiman, Akina Hotel. Wako Akina Hotel da? Techiman, what did to? Me say me crew Mukwaswan. So me say me free Jema, Bono. We different one of Papa 6 into 4 never say ijano yaso jana no 4 jema 4 ye de fufu de ya abono 4 de fufu emfa ni agro in a more professional way yanko yanim Enzema osa akobo ho akuse krobo okobo ho atebubu okobo ho enchi omampe okobo aguna nsaba okobo e wasa enkaka what told the who Mrs. Kepaluta di onim kura wo Ghana nyina ho enye izo SG mo no gyina mu MPP rally ayiduase okogina mu takwa joy concert no gyina mu who says I same concert so ayi bobi Stonebwoy bobi that joy concert in Stonebwoy to bobi Ashanti bekwai that is Manale rest stop ogyina mu Salt Pond Kuntu festival no gyina mu moving pick the luckiest story no gyina mu Aseda concert obo no obonyire Olam Labadi Beach. Olam for end of year party. I remember. Okay, I said I'm here voiceovers. You are see. Yes. It's our party, no voiceovers. I don't know. Tetrem, moving pick, go out for dinner. Accra Eco Bank end of year party. Takwa Bosum Pieso, Wasa Japa, go so Dunkwa MP's Thanksgiving. I have for Hudium MP's Thanksgiving. Heroes Park, Gringo concert, Ratre Park, Rapaholic, Old Offenso. Oboase Park Gringo unsa enu so atu nu so nyina so na ayi wo mo Stonebwoy wom Takrade Discove Manso Mpatuam okobo wedding wo ho adwo so na Accra Roman Ridge enye izo why adwuma wo King Paluta boy Notable features the year under review and the so famo mo features or year 2024 enche bia me reading mo comments no so enche bia me sate MC portfolio so ato ahoma no so me so mo put portfolio on the standby because han Paluta de na yeremu no ye ba be wine ko mo no pa anti asaka ma portfolio nya we senche e be friend notable features on a rap father odobi bad soldier go soldier come eno baroni feeling okay remix on a Kwame Yogurt special love on a Wendy Shea Playman on a Amrado NLF remix on a Camido and I'm super proud to say it's our remix collaborator of the year manka obia anka ema mintimi ameka also mami amenka opinion on mass collaboration here adwuma na yeme obia ama me fans oti yedi odo ye DJ Slim nsano bomi din mami till next time we because the DJ Slim then why I wait makan no so on carry cry you go him 25th May Okobo on 25th May with Kojon Kasale forgive me Mascatella on Tulenke and on the DJ Slim say bro nya yes ya visa zona onya via viona na nya bigo viona unsube yona features akesia oye on Rocky G time for on different point yen ko ne keche father sa track no ka say when no pass a feature why when no pa no because said e keche for the ne fast no ni nye ho IDGAF on Supergetta and ye ba remix on takum sa anyom na ye me detu untie akoti on takum no just note it somewhere just go and listen to it and this is King Paluta rapping not King Paluta singing BBF on a Berma Sydney Sika on a DJ Veroski any kiddy Big Jam. That song is a big tune. 114 events, notable ones. King Paluta live in Doha, Qatar, Accra, in Dusseldorf in Germany, King Paluta in Hamburg, Germany, King Paluta live in Italy, Ochehine's 25th anniversary, King Paluta live in Warsaw, UK, TGMA Experience Concert, King Paluta live in Soul House, Manchester, Ghana Party in the Park celebrating Nana Amachi the Day in London, Ghana Music Awards, Netherlands, Ghana Fest, South Africa, the Ghana Report, Independence Square, NDC Peace Concert in Jomoro, no Koso Fantana Mua, na Ota Fantana Tuno. Muka isa show no. Okoso Fantana mu. Nansi ebusa ne the girls be to girls on ebusa say na girl we one and who efe. No mu do Fantana so no choose Fantana sa. Because so so again body mu say Jack. I am fuchin e bi di bi achi. Ambo. Oh ade. So mu no say Jack. E so odwene abrabo hu yie. O ti ase. Oh yeah. Oh ade 36. Say esi. Ade etimi si wo wiase nti esi a. Me ma ne nyo why? So you okay there? Yenko anymore. Kofi Paluta live in Dunkwa and Kofi Paluta live in Goso plus 95 others that to believe we say it should hand him the spot a year artist of the year. Yenko awards the year under review. Awards on Kofi Paluta afa. TGMA Best New Artist of the Year, TGMA Hip Life Song of the Year, Ghana Music Awards UK, New Artist of the Year, Ghana Music Awards UK, Hip Life Song of the Year, 3 Music Awards, Best Hip Life Song of the Year, Ghana Music Awards Europe, Best New Artist, Ghana Music Awards USA, Hip Life Hip Hop Artist of the Year, Yen.com, the Best Male Artist of the Year. DSP performances. Said the annual performer, DSP so. Now 50.5 million streams make a boom play once. And sa DSP na ye boom play na ankasano second top artist in 2024. I said that ranking number 1 was so Makuma ranking number 2 also. 2 songs on 100, that is 2 songs on 100 songs on boom play. I said that any Makuma and Atlantis has slot. On audio Makonya 42 million streams or your 4th most streamed artist. Aseda ranking number 1 song in 2024. Makuma ranking number 2 song in 2024. On YouTube, or your 2nd most streamed artist in 2024 with 15.5 million views. 15.5 million views. 8.4 million views on Spotify. Aseda and Makuma among top 100 songs in 2024. Kofi Paluta. Assembly Kofi Paluta. Apple Music. Or no Apple for choose sooner as the up next artist or choose who's a man to be up next. Apple choose sooner as up next artist. I said that Makuma among top 100 songs in 2024. I said that and Makuma among best songs in Ghana in 2024. Notable recognition, the year under review. Grammy, etro on whole article. Kofi Paluta among top 10 artists essential to Ghanaian hip life. Now, to the word hip life, I hope many Paluta be nyasem. Now, him say me nu nyasema, me kanu wani me kanu wachi. Rap now I na adwin say we jai krado. Onhwe ye. Because singing alone ain't me ma enko category bit is a hip life mu. Fashion trim, no this and no peace. That is why a song like Makuma, in a rap bass, bear 3 crabby woman, in Kotimi qualify for Hip Life Song of the Year. I said that, Senko a rap kitwabi woman, in Kotimi call Hip Life Song of the Year. To give you more range, because you hated the Hip Life Song of the Year last year. And yes, a rap on one till what egu. It will competitors be to second promise more for artists of the year. Or competitors be to say Stonebwoy. Among your rappers no won't care one and KO too. That is your toolie. Yeah, kwa ya boy ho ya funny ma. Yeah, ya wa your opponent any be. He's one of the finest wordsmiths in the country. Take it or leave it. Kofi Paluta has been dope since 2005. If you people don't know, I am here to spread the good message to you. He's nice with these bars. Misu kotie suo netete no. Kraniti rap. Kasa rap. Me da say. Rap what? Enti, oya singing na you do pachi. Ba oya for rap kakere. For techri. Because I will tell you this, rap is the only music genre that can survive on any other music genre. So, rap it to blues so na fa, to R&B so na fa, to jazz mu emane fa, to country music mu mane fa, to be mane fa. Woman into as you. Send a Godfather Jan rap now one because me babe koso. Mame has a portfolio wa humano swa because mre druno. Nemre. You be fancy me no me because unim say amu petition TGMA no. TGMA for responding. Ama responding na response no me de be mamo. Usu so ha. Also, I make it TV. Oh, you want to do? Jamen portfolio de MC.
Okay, sir.
MC, we have a call.
It comes have a lab in your own words.
In a more professional and digital way, may I say? What I say? May the more response, no? What they call TGMA phone pay for us, you never have 2 screens, so now for Yakum. Because they say Jamen portfolio. Waka sa okra u sa wo news mu dada nti wo ye beba so.
Hey, Zamom.
Port ye beba so.
Matika sa.
Want to cry ye beba wati wanti a obeti.
Sharp.
Uti ezo a obeti enti.
Nah, that you panka 2025.
Me the response na free TGMA honor because I've got a copy of the letter here.
Right.
I see we acknowledge receipt of your petition submitted to the TGMA board regarding the inclusion of Makuma in the most popular song of the year, songwriter of the year, record of the year, and hip life song of the year categories. Your submission has been reviewed and our response is as follows. For record of the year and songwriter of the year categories, although Makuma was found eligible and deserving of nomination, it did not make the final short list, hence its absence in both categories. For the Hip Life Song of the Year category, Makuma was found ineligible as a song of this type are classified under High Life category within the scheme. For the Most Popular Song of the Year category, each artist is entitled to only 1 song nomination. This rule applies to all popular song and performance categories except for Best Collaboration, Best International Collaboration, and Best Music Video categories. In cases where an artist has multiple eligible songs, the board nominates the most popular song to ensure the artist the best chance of winning. In your case, you had 2 eligible songs, Aseda and Makuma, both classified as high life songs. This meant 1 song had to be selected over the other based on the board. However, in light of your petition, the board is willing to offer you the opportunity to decide whether to stick with the board's decision that is Aseda nominated over Makuma or swap Aseda with Makuma. In one or both categories. Kindly revert at your earliest convenience. Best regards, for and on behalf of the 26th TGMA board. And no in Sema in Penyufono and the Abba. Now, me won sem ba ku mienu mi esa ba mami busa port
me gina obanyi mitio me gina so pa
minim so gina so kokora be ba before aba ba bia be ku bia be ba before aba mi busa last year we ye strong advocacy Emma Stonebwoy,
right?
Emma ehun sensem at the end of the day we saka say this time around there so be a will bid for another year. It has to be King Promise. But Edru Hono, Yahu say, and yes, sanity. Say, what was I could tadia for? Just in our question, I throw Kumasi 08. And then import.
Right there, Medawasi. I think it's one of the things I have to clear. Nah, I think it's a month for a year. I grab on with him. You see, last year na okone koso no a na me gina Stonebwoy echi no na ayade bia na me pese me yi free scheme no ne se the amount for tias here in terms of ade bia friend no recency bias sa recency bias ne ade na me pese me bubu mama for hu se because awards no yenye ni January ni no Andrew January no na man for refi the oye eligible to be the ultimate winner ne works away the year no ankasa na ede ka no enunti se obi eye ade a ehu ekoso ye ade a ehu a sa de ni bogu ye trima na ama ye refi works a anase calendar year ye de ye adwuma enunti if in any case say ye pese me che second promise a higher contender if we were doing the scheme in 2026 and I said the next year with the kind of works need there and then can make company mamia yes I'll stick my neck out for him which I believe say he's an or a top contender. What you say so the exact word I say every other thing and ye ko toe to toe or they go toe to toe with Stonebwoy no na emani eligible for the next year which if says I see you know any day ye na next year there I'll stick my neck out for can promise ebi ameti me can say a highest contender. That doesn't mean say I am saying say Chenchina can promise and deserve also be artist of the year and BBC. But I was saying on the premise say recency bias na satam last year na a favor no na mama for refi. What you say? So I'll say say his works makes him an eligible contender, a top contender, which of course I will endorse that. Say or a contender for the following year. What you say? And there is a clarity between say Chenchina try me say can promise in the 2026 artist of the year.
Okay.
I get it.
Okay.
So me patch sanity.
That means say one kase over campaigning next year.
Because me say momentum now we gather and with this CV no. With this CV now they contested Stonebwoy now no because of recency bias.
But the same CV now applies in 2024.
That is why he's a top contender. That is, you see, last year.
But why are you not campaigning for him?
Because the CV, no, first quarter of the year, Mika say for the first quarter of the year, with the works he has done, no, the volume of when I know I have for the first quarter of the year, no, the pace now all connected now or a contender or a serious contender. I'm now vouching for Kofi Paluta because I realize that it is artist of the year. Artist of the year, not artist of the first quarter of the year or the middle bit of the year or the tail end of the year. Artist of the year.
So you believe you are trying to say that can promise a lose steam along the way? Is that what you are trying to say?
Well, I wouldn't say steam because it depends. Charterhouse, I remember the time Biana Robert Klein and I'll say the first most because do know that people are equally doing greater exploits like other nominees in the category, but because the first pointer, which is the song or the music, no, they don't have it on that level, they are still not able to make the category. That is why someone like Kenyatta might be missing out. There are other people, Santrophy Band, they are equally doing what maybe I can promise or other artists, maybe a Stonebwoy or whatever is doing. But why they are not in is because the impact of their releases might not be felt in certain magnitude. So I'm saying, sir, the reason why I am tilted towards the Paluta is because I have never in a long while seen an artist in our schema. He was the best thing that happened in the first quarter of the year, from January to March. And he outdid himself to be the best thing that still happened to the Ghana music in the second belt, in the middle belt of the year, and ended the year still being the top conversation. And so with that, Nadia, I feel, say, if you are talking about artists of the year, which embodies the length, what you say, and I said the duration of the year, which is the 12 months, no, someone has started the year. Satan Kofi Paluta, LED year, no, me patcho other artists, no, me patcho no more yet. Middle belt of the year, this guy came to unseat his own self, and you're regular. It is only Shatawale that has that level of the Paluta record in 2017, where he had records on the same magnitude of influence. And I might have stuck my neck out for someone sometime, but considering the duration, I had the opportunity to review and to know, say, someone started well, and I was vouching for someone based on momentum, no. But considering the fact that someone has gathered the momentum, and there was no moment where the person lost impact throughout the 12 months in the calendar year. No one epitomizes artist of the year. So if you are doing artists who are making artists of the last quarter of the year, obviously I can stick my neck out for somebody say maybe artists who are last quarter of the year no boy Juma Subia, or middle belt of the year no boy Juma Subia. But Paluta, starting the year he was the man, middle belt of the year he was the man, and ended the year still
as the man.
As the man with the most impactful music material in the ecosystem. I couldn't have stuck my neck out for any better candidate than the gentleman. 2, I am biased naturally towards the Kumerica movement. Forget everything.
Naturally.
So this one, naturally, I am biased towards Kumerica movement. And so I am glad that I am able to vouch for something I'm biased towards. That also gives me a reason to support it, because imagine, I will put my credibility on the line if I'm being biased to an undeserving candidate. These are two different things. Imagine if we had nominated maybe B-Strap for Artist of the Year, and I'm sticking my neck out that B-Strap deserves the Artist of the Year, past Stonebwoy, past Kim Promise, past. Bro, this is a cause that makes me shoot my own self in the foot. Say, I'm not even someone who stands for the truth. But I'm glad that I am biased towards a candidate and a product of the Kumerica movement who equally has proven himself to be the most outstanding candidate within the race. And there is no way I'm not preaching and I say my flouty anything, sticking my neck out for someone who has become a product of something that I was part of his engineering, seeing him rise to the top to become Ghana's #1 most talked about artist with the most impactful and releases on Ghana's music ecosystem. And so 2 in 1, I am biased to a deserving candidate.
Okay.
And yes, I think say me breach any Rubia.
Another conversation around it, your relationship with Stonebwoy, because I want for Chiremua. Portfolio therefore ya and a kobo beam for chebo beam for tie. Eddie beam echo saying the castle. Nasa beam general our category 1. Adan I was say kwako voucher for another artist. You know, as we are sema online. A wo so mon country wa me de minua no make catch. What is answer no? Mate,
even my relationship with a lot of people more income crano. I severe kakra. I can see it. I can really feel the displeasure in the faces of people. Look, I am glad that I supported a candidate last year who acknowledged that. Who acknowledged that he had a source for me because to him, he believed I spoke facts. He believed that I spoke the truth. And so on any case, no, he knows that I am someone who stands for truth. And so I understand that fanatics has to react to a permanent loyalty to a cause. I am glad that I have said on countless occasions that Stonebwoy will forever remain someone. I will continue to push his cause, not because I say like I am obliged to do his bidding be an asset, but because he has returned a favor of showing the energy I showed him during the 2024 year. Like I said, in 2024, when I I said that if I knew, say, respecting your relationship with Stonebwoy, would have to come with certain responsibility of permanent allegiance to certain cause. Maybe I could have done it right, which I said it. There's no reason why I also a problem, because our problem was also stemming from the fact that I thought, say, I could maintain my positive relationship with Stonebwoy without necessarily what you say, we're not necessarily trying to, as it were, push an agenda even when I don't side with it. So I didn't know this was how the fanatism was going to move. That is what I'm saying. Said now I know that the most important thing for me is to respect my relationship with Stonebwoy, without maybe necessarily declaring myself as a permanent Beam native, because it comes with a responsibility I didn't know before. What you say? So it means that being a Beam fans, being a Beam native, you have to, as it were, inherit all the enemies around Stonebwoy. I can't do that. Who in person, who DJ Slim? I am still good friends with people you don't mess with. Because you know me inside out that I don't stand for that. I don't inherit enemies. But being a Beam native requires that you don't align with anything that has any friction. And I say anything I disagree with Stonebwoy. No, I just want to now respect my relationship with Stonebwoy. What you say, and then keep myself out of this fanatism, whatever. If standing for what I believe is the truth is going to, as it were, inconvenience Stonebwoy, then I would doubt if he believes that I am the same truth now. Maybe they come on, no. I would doubt say be asema kind of original. So because to me that is my truth. I'm not saying what I'm saying is the truth. It is my truth. It is
your truth.
My truth is that 2024, I don't think anyone has impacted our music ecosystem than Kofi Paluta. And your first duty and pointer to this artist of the year is to the very people the teams target. That is why Rocky Dawuni has gone to the Grammys. He's not in the artist of the year nomination because he has taken Ghana to the farthest pedestal that we all want to be. However, his own people, the Ghanaian community and the diaspora, don't accept him as someone who has impacted us. So you can fly as high as you can. If your own people don't believe that you have impacted us, there is still questions to be asked. And I believe that in as much as Stonebwoy equally takes the voice, the bosses, just like last year, I stuck my neck out to say he was the only. Last year, I insisted say he was the only. But this year, it is competitive.
Okay, so you believe that this year is very competitive?
It's very competitive. This year is very competitive. And this year, everyone is a hardest working artist. But not every year, everyone has the same level of impact. These are two different things. This year is about hard work and impact. Impact is because there are people who have extremely worked hard. Work hardest. Even people might have worked the hardest past the nominees of the Artist of the Year this year. People didn't make it for the Artist of the Year who, by way of hard work, would have even surpassed the CV for the nominees. So, however, we still want to measure the impact of your hard work on the very first people the scheme is supposed to target, which is foremost the Ghanaian community in the country and in the diaspora. And any other thing will be icing on the cake. Are you getting me? And what I'm saying is that there is no person, there is no artist or candidate in the race who has impacted the Ghanaian community in terms of music better than Kofi Paluta. I mean, unless anyone wants to challenge me. Look, let me even use the same metrics I used for Stonebwoy.
Yanko.
Last year.
Yanko.
Good. What I was talking about, we have to make extensive conversations. Like I'm saying that if the scheme is talking about a hit song, beyond the hit song, let's also create a standard conversation around you in terms of the material you are presenting. Look, there is no way anyone can tell me, and even by way of the response of the Charterhouse, you see the headache we are giving them to, Kofi Paluta is giving them to even review his works. It should be the first mark to tell you that this guy is the automatic artist of the year. Why should one person give their board the most headache in reviewing their works? It means that this guy has overfed the ecosystem that they are spoiled for choice. And it doesn't happen often like that. Tell me, having a #1 song in Ghana, Asida, unless you want to prove otherwise, that Asida was not the #1 song in Ghana in 2024 when we were starting off the year. Look, the person came and outdid himself with the biggest collaboration to start off the year as well. Having finished with that, he was the poster boy of Ghana's electioneering season. Look, every year presents its own dynamics. Let me also state that the events calendar of last year differs from the event calendar of this year because we are talking about event that is activated around music. Politics and electioneering season and calendar revolves around music activation, just like events in the year after return calendar or the event year. So if someone has been able to dominate both event calendars, the person has really given a certain level of gap or mad gap. And you can't tell me that Kofi Paluta was not the poster boy of Ghana's electioneering calendar, which was activated with music. True or false? It also measures his appeal because you are not, you should be a Daddy Lumba. You should be on the level of Daddy Lumba for a political party not to have issues with you when you endorse another political party, because Lumba is Lumba, whether you like it or yes. Lumba has that appeal that even when you don't like the fact that he has endorsed a particular party, you will still have to go to his shows, even when you belong to a NDC. But Kofi Paluta was able to stand on a rivaling platform like NDC, having his music endorsed by the other party, the rivaling party. It is not irregular. Kofi Paluta was able to feature on all the platforms, the big platform for all the political. He did for Afrafanto, he did for NDC, he did for MPP. Obibeka say, "Oh, send me there. Me na me penna. My endorse political party." No, the fact is, are you the one who can generate excitement among these electorates? He did. Two, appeal na yekanasem. This is a person who got the Christian fraternity and the gospel music world talking whether to accept him as part of them or not. To the extent that he became so big that the Catholic Church had to battle over his acceptance in the Catholic denomination. To the extent that Onunti Catholic release a communique, dia omudi yi omu priest because we are making Paluta too popular within the Catholic fraternity. True or false?
And
the Sofu was preaching, said he believes that this song should be used our church. Emma Nunti can use no pressure. This is Catholic
Sofu me, but I could dishra warrior so.
Good. Emma Nunti. Now, appeal Ben, was in Paluta to the sense a whole Catholic a bit me issue press a one. Young fan won't tunche. Me patrol. Obia Okun Unim de Emma Shatawale Stonebwoy and Tokasa started in 2024. Because of a Grammy article that has acknowledged Paluta as the face of the new top 10 face of hip life. Am I lying? That article now, Stonebwoy Ambemno, Shatako Bemuna, I know a man who registers some form of disappointment or article. That article acknowledged Kofi Paluta as the face of that whatever. I don't know what the article says, if you remember. Hip life.
Essentials to hip life.
Essential to hip life. Are we talking about now? Your artists be her. Who or move free the Accra music space now. They can't be headline artists to generate an asset to get people to fill up a show. Away. The same level of appeal and Paluta war the urban space. No, he had the same level of appeal in the very remote and rural space, and even extended to diaspora. And thankfully, I was able to gather my statistics. No, I have monitored from 4 big diaspora promoters. Talk to the Alodius, talk to the Aquaba Dennis UK, talk to the other people, the lodges, the other big promoters there. You think that the diaspora people, they don't get fed up with one artist being billed for a show back to back in the diaspora. But guess what? Kofi Paluta was the only artist who frequented the diaspora, and the people still they were earning for more. Who were that Lumba now? What me Abba shows at was about 4, 5. UK Brown. But if you ask these promoters, they will tell you that it is Paluta who was able to let the Ghanaian community come out in 2024 in the diaspora. As anyone can debate with me on this. These people will tell you Paluta was able to sell tickets to get the Ghanaian community to come out. And when we are talking about appeal, you want to tell me, say anyone had an appeal better than this gentleman we are talking about. And when he was ending the year, he gave us the biggest music term. Now, apiki is a household term.
I did not pick it. I pick it.
Now we were regular. Achievement were regular.
And you're regular.
Gave us the biggest music term in 2024, to the extent that people were calling on that Lumba to jump on the remix for the popping. Is it regular? Now, let's see his impact even on his colleague artists in the scheme. Recently, Redfather went for an interview and was thanking Kim Paluta that he never in his life thought that he was going to get TGMA nomination. That verse by Paluta has given him placement in this year's TGMA, and that if that a verse was something he could frame on his wall, he will forever frame that golden verse. Paluta did. Paluta gave Redfather a placement in this year's scheme, gave him three robust nomination as best new artist, gave him a robust nomination as a best collaboration, gave him a robust nomination for best high life song of the year. Who things are irregular. Anytime Eno Baroni came in the scheme, it was only for best rapper, true or false. Now go and see Eno Baroni in there for her life song of the year because Paluta threw lights on her. Collaboration wise, now even forget about the scheme. Pakamido, having been nominated for BET, was struggling for acceptance and comeback. Released some of the best songs in his catalog, yet Ghanaians were failing to accept him back. Now, he put Paluta on, and Paluta gave him a spark. Go to the clubs and ask the DJs when they play, diodo.
When I'm facilitating his remix.
But whatever it is, no, the Paluta factor. And to think about the fact that, and to think about the fact that other artists were on the project, but people even didn't know that the remix had other artists on the project because Paluta was the activator factor. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Impact on other artists. Go and ask Kiddy and DJ Varosky's collaboration. And go ask. Now, it's one of Kiddy's most performing songs on the market right now. Everywhere he goes, he starts his shows with that song, and then go and ask where they are singing. DJ Varosky's, one of DJ Varosky's biggest hits in 2024 was engineered by. So he has impacted every facet of the ecosystem. What are you talking about? Who more defines the artist of the year better than this gentleman? Who? Tell me. Who? He has impacted
the biggest Christmas song, Bronya.
Oh.
With DJ Slim.
You see, his CV is so rich that even I'm tempted to forget a lot of other stuff, including your song. What you say, including your song. And you see, to think that Kim Paluta was only registered in the local scene. Look, he when we are talking about, he equally went to Asia, the Asian countries, and also made strong headline impact over there. Based off Germany, what are you talking about? UK, Okoya, Okokrobi, Okohelani, Krobi. You know, the facts are there. And when we even talk about the numbers, and look, to think that he is the only artist with fresh releases in 2024 that had the most hits in Ghana, and anyone can debate me. See, we have other albums in the category where people loaded 2023 songs, almost half of them on the album, and bringing it to compete for this year's A. But Kim Paluta had only 2024 releases, and it had the most monster hits. It's only Shatawale that achieved this level of mileage for a particular year where he had the Taking Over, where he had the Ayu, and where he had the Forget You. So I feel that maybe this year, Shatawale is coming back in the form of Kim Paluta to take what is rightfully his. That is what I think. I think that this is Shatawale coming back in the form of Kim Paluta to take what he has always thought is rightfully his, because the level of achievement in 2024 by Kim Paluta is not regular. It is only Shatawale that attained that level of CV in a particular year, like in 2017. So based on all this, go to the online metrics. And let me even bust your brain. Ever since TikTok was invented by that Chinese CEO, the 4 songs in Ghana's music space that have had level of patronage and most sound use are just 4 songs. And if I can recall, the most used song on a Ghanaian used song on TikTok was Kwaku the Traveler by Blacko. That was released in 2021 or something. Okay. The second was Kiddy's Catch It.
Yeah.
And the third, I think I've forgotten. There is this third one. Come to think of it, Kim Paluta's Makoma is 4th on the most used sound ever since TikTok came to this world. The 4th most used Ghanaian sound ever since TikTok came to this world. What are you talking about? Go and check the streaming numbers as well. And not to talk about traditional media metrics. Don't go there. don't go there. There is no charts in the traditional media, both TV and radio, that can tell me that number one songs in Ghana were not Paluta songs. From January, all the metrics, all the chart metrics, Asida stayed number one for God knows how long. And then he came to unseat himself with Makuma, who stayed on the chart for God knows how long. Charlie, who are you comparing with? So someone has dominated the year, and in midway, someone also comes in with a relatively fair hit. It's okay. And someone also comes in the latter part of the year. Yes. But you see, the first metrics is the material, the music material, before we consider other things. And even with the other things, Charlie, appeal, no. And look, let me also end with this one, that demographic-wise, I told you about the rural-urban demographics of the demographic advantage of Paluta. Say, we free the urban space, and he's equally as marketable in the very remote and rural space. Let's talk about a demography. There is no cut-across musician in 2024 who appeals to all the A demography than Paluta. The active music users, the youthful bracket of maybe 20 and maybe from 18 to, let me say, 30, he was the most endearing musical icon within that age bracket. Now, there are most nominees in there. When you remove them from the active music consumption age bracket, the other age brackets don't accept him as a big deal like that. But in Paluta, across all the age demography, both the oldies who are not even active, they are just passive users of music. They are not even music enthusiasts. They are not even people who are so ardent followers of music, still accepted him as the biggest deal in 2024. And to Onana, Kanswana wabugu dem no onim Paluta. Onana Kanswana wabugu dem onim Paluta. Obra na wachi oto ato na iye na o SS no onim Paluta. The office one also nim Paluta nim na obetimi ato esichire. So meaning that people can know of you but not know your music. But Paluta was known as an artist, and his music also transcended across all grades. Now talk about kids, don't go there. Don't go there. Talk about kids. Even fetus, undeveloped fetus in the womb of undeveloped fetus.
I can say.
Come on, someone.
And I did not pick it.
No, I pick it to a level that Paluta music can solve ectopic pregnancy, because the baby in the womb knows about Paluta music. That is what we call appeal and demographical appeal. What are you talking about? We are not talking about artists that if you remove them from the active music consuming age bracket, they are no big deals. We are talking about a crossover and a cut across artist, and that is Paluta for you. So he embodies and epitomizes the artist of the year presentation for Ghana in 2024 best than any other. Forget Obia.
Then forget Obia.
So I see for the first time, let me even end. For the first time, I felt that this year's artist of the year should be a referendum of yes or no on Paluta, and the really any.
It's here forget Obia na fi yen to Paluta.
No, let's vote a yes pass.
Yes. So just put Paluta there.
Paluta there and tell Ghanaians yes or no. When he has more no's, then maybe, because it is so evident that unless, of course, there is a clandestine agenda, say about Rona Nekawa, Afanabeti, and I say, why. And you see, the bright testament of who the people know is the artist of the year is how they are mad at the scheme for omitting one of Paluta's monster hits. You see how Ghanaians are fighting for Paluta. They know that if the scheme.
But okay, so hold on. Sa conversation of scheme Nemfa Makoma Emra into the most popular song of the year. Was that the reason why you wrote the petition? Was that a more percent kamu 2 songs in your womb? Is that it?
There are some mover. You don't even make it for as an artist for yourself. You make it for the brags of your fans. You think it is not a flex that you as an artist or a follower of an artist can flex your muzzle around the debate, in the heat of the debate today, the fact that your artist has worked hard to dominate the most popular song of the year. You think it's not a bragging right? You think it's regular? It goes beyond the artist to also ignite and inflame the passion of their fans and their enthusiasts. And so these are many reasons why, as an artist, it goes beyond you. If you become a brand, the brand Paluta doesn't represent the artist alone. It represents his fan base. It represents people who believe in his journey. It represents Americans. It represents many facets of his career. And so certain decisions are not taken based on the artist's opinion alone. It's taken on the opinion and the passion of the
stakeholders as well. But what I'm saying is, are you okay with replying now if free TGMA board in the Waban?
No. But we don't have to agree. We have to respect their decision. It's a matter of respecting their decision because, like I said,
but
I
you
will
don't
never
agree.
Rubbish. Yes, we may not agree, but we respect the decision. Because, look, we don't want the Paluta brand to look like we are forcing our way into nomination. It is something that should come automatic with a proper review. And so all this petition, you know that we didn't petition forcing our way into recognition. We petition to demand explanation. These are two different things. Because Paluta's worth goes beyond forcing himself into something that should come automatic. We owe it to the industry, the music enthusiasts, and to the fan base that give us explanation so that the people will know. Because at a point in time, people even thought we didn't submit. And that would be so unprofessional on our part. Because remember, George Quay has sat on platforms to say that most of we Ghanaian artists lack whatever. He used certain very words that was so uncomfortable that we
lack knowledge of the process.
Yes,
of submission.
We don't even know where to find information. So it will be insulting on the part of Paluta having quality people around him to be fingered in the fact that we couldn't know what to do, the right format, and I say no, that would be insulting on the solid brand Paluta has and the quality of people around him. So just to let people know that we did the needful. All we needed was explanation. Now let our people know it was not our fault. We did the needful. And look, why should Paluta's time be the time where a rule is altered midway? Because remember, in 2021, Kiddy had two big songs, They Say Cheese and Enjoyment, making the category where he was using it for brags that one person has dominated the most popular playlist. Why does the
producers Mofa sa party into so Mofa sa nomination list?
Yes, in 2021. In 2021, Kiddy has Say Cheese and Enjoyment. And that was from his Blue EP. And that was one of his biggest brags when he was contesting for the Artist of the Year. But yes, why does the rule change when it is becoming so obvious that the Crown King was going to take what is rightfully his, which is the Artist of the Year? Because it gives you some level of appeal, some level of achievement and fulfillment that I have worked to the extent that I have even dominated the most popular. So it is supposed to, as it were, encourage and motivate you. What I say. So the scheme
me issue with that say in 2016, Bisakede, Mansa, any brother. Na speculation wa bontin say brother no
F-word
brother many aje fucking inti fucking no kan wo mu no enu nti na ama enyum no entimi amba. Fast forward, we got to know, and it's an article here that I'd like to read. George Quay na ne kan on Happy FM say
vote split no
because of vote split enti and yes I would like to read that part. I say George Quay, speaking on Happy FM Showbiz Extra on Saturday, said the song was not nominated because it could affect the votes of the artist. According to him, Brother fits in all categories in which Mansa, another song by Bisakede, was nominated. So having both songs in a category would split votes. So that was the main reason. And yes, explicit. Then again, fast forward. 2016. Moka vote split. It was 2016. So that then should have been the norm. But 2021, then you brought two songs back into one category.
Okay.
What happened? And then 2024, Mosasi vote split in T. What is happening? That is where I don't get the TGMA. That is where I don't get them.
So borrowing the words of another Samuel Bedu to Shatawale, I say this is consistently inconsistent.
Mentiasie.
Entiasie bi enim. Entiade na Paluta mreni yedini be scapegoat. Now, me cry it's better that they didn't even bring up the profane thing. And this year, then go hear them. Because I'm on a podcast, so I can be explicit too. Sebi, who so bema oba etie Kwasia na. Is there not someone who has been nominating saying Kwasia in a song? Kwasia is not profane anymore. Kwasia is not profane anymore. Someone is in there saying, "Say, I'll pull someone's pants." Just say if you become explicit in English language, that one there anymore. There is someone in there who said, "Because abre fifie, because abre fifie," it is in there. How about that? And I am glad that they didn't even do it on the lines of the profanity they are talking about. However, why should Paluta become the scapegoat? But it tells us one thing, that the boy is the new generation Jesus Christ for Ghana music industry, because ordinary home for real to activate reforms in the industry and the scheme. And you have to applaud Paluta for this. If it would take Paluta to engineer reforms in the scheme moving forward and the industry as a whole, so be it, so that in history we can chronicle that there was a time a certain Paluta, who was a deserving artist of the year, came and made reforms because they got the entire Ghanaians to question. And if you realize, now Ghanaians has become very vocal about the scheme and challenging the scheme this year that any other year you can bring it on.
You challenge. He said, "Oh, the basa on our award, oh, the baba, yes, you
Yes, and I'm saying that this year Ghanaians, even regular Ghanaians who are not entertainment enthusiasts, have become very vocal and demanded answers from the board. And this has been engineered by King Paluta's influence. This is what we call appeal. This is what we call appeal. Because if you are able to engineer an industry conversation to a level where even non-music enthusiasts are able to question the scheme, then it will know that you are the biggest thing that happened to the ecosystem in 2024. Yes.
Openi German portfolio the MC. Mose munye okay with TGMA for a de buy, but more respect it. Mubu
Yes. We respect the decision.
You respect the decision, but
we respect their decision.
Because we okay, but you respect the decision.
Because we still believe that Makoma is one of the best written, arranged, and composed songs that 2024 ever witnessed. It has everything that makes a cut for a songwriter of the year. Well, if record of the year, you guys want to even center the conversation around production, you have your own metrics, so we respect that. However, we disagree that King Paluta's song can't make the cut for songwriter. We also disagree that we had to have a whole rule amended midway when it was the guy's turn to make a statement in the scheme. We disagree. Then also, the metrics they might use in assessing that Asida is bigger than Makoma is, according to them, 175 traditional media plays and some online numbers. But we also believe that Makoma also generated some level of excitement to the pedestal where it might have outdone Asida, but because they were using their own metrics and their own database and their own sample size, they might also think that by way of the metric. However, we don't want to force ourselves into recognition. Let's respect their decision, because Ghana already knows that the biggest songs that came into the system were from the same artists. And so whichever way, we already know that the most popular song of the year, by whichever way possible, is Paluta. The highlight song of the year.
Say, in light of your petition, the board is willing to offer you the opportunity to decide whether to stick with the board's decision, that is Aseda nominated over Makoma, or swap Aseda with Makoma in one or both categories. Kindly revert at your earliest convenience. Information I may pick kakra or form HSA. The team is willing to settle with Aseda and move on with that and not swap it with Makoma.
No, because we told them so. Because we told them so that if that is their decision, we respect it, and so they should go by their decision. We have replied them.
Okay, my reply say,
take by their decision.
Okay.
Yes, because there is no way forcing yourself into, because the consent in the first place was breached, the consent element. When you fail to acknowledge Dope Nation, one, you told us that they didn't file. And when you also initiated a move to get their consent to review their work. They didn't give you their consent, and so you left them. So what prevented you from doing the same thing? This can be done to Sarkodie. This can be done to Stonebwoy. This can be done to any other artist, because obviously it will be insulting on the brand of certain artists for them to even petition. How do you do this to Sarkodie or a Stonebwoy and expect them to petition you? No, because they will find it disrespectful in the first place. However, we still respect the scheme because we believe that it's the same competent scheme that gave Paluta the best new artist. And so if there is flaw, we want to use ourselves as a bent offering to expose their flaws so that their mind will come to it that they still have a lot more to do by way of information update and dissemination, because this should be something that should be updated on your website, because now I don't think you know that there was exception for best collaboration, best international collaboration, and best video until we engineered or activated this conversation. So it means that it is the Paluta that is being as a reform agent for the industry. So I don't know why we should be used as a scapegoat. Like I said, if we have to sacrifice this to open a new chapter or a fresh chapter of reforms for the industry, so be it. We want to be the Jesus Christ for this very conversation. However, we respect their decision, though we disagree with them, but we respect it. So let them keep it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Moving away from a discussion on TGMA and once a mania portfolio has said, let's touch on Ashanti first a little bit before I be sorry. So Ashanti first, and so that board. So Dr. Frank Amakwihine, Ashanti regional minister, and no outline series of events we are going to say. Easter celebration will be the Ashanti region about together. Na a series of events, starting on the 12th of April. Event in the Twatwa so producers say event in the list now. Okay, if you don't have it, let me just push it to you. Na afi Fatum na Arefonso Enhwe. There was a conversation where Portfolio and myself were supposed to jump on this, but me going through the list, all I can say is I wish them all the best. It's it's a good detail of events. However, my reservation being bad because I didn't any baku for trim nintino. Yeah, execute na etimi drew perfection. It also serves as a form of knowledge bank we can also tap into and find out the dynamics are omode. But all in all, it starts on the 12th of April, Ashanti Fest. There's going to be a cleanup exercise, opening match and launch of inter-district soccer games, and also a boxing night on the 12th. On the 13th, Akweside, Yekosum, and also a fashion exhibition and fashion night. Venues, I think, say, for Bakuya Menshia, Ratri Park 2. That is fashion night, and then there's fashion exhibition and fashion night. What's the difference? Exhibition, products, and then the night, I think maybe they will have a fashion show. Ninja or Ratri Park. On the 12th of April, there's a basic school spelling bee, English and Tree, inter-SHS debate and competition. There's a science and technology fair on the 14th. There's a 15th, and there's a cultural day performances by cultural groups and studies. There's also a Jama festival on the same 15th, and the food fair and bazaar. Ninja Kosu Kumasi Cultural Center. And 16th, an Ashanti Development Forum, public lecture and panel discussion on Ashanti development and open forum question and answers. And Obekoso Prempe Assembly Hall. The 17th, there's a free health screening, blood donation, movie night, and honoring on Kumawun fallen heroes. And Oye Kumasi Central Prisons, and Kumasi City Mall, and Golden Eagle Cinema. Also na Ashanti Fest event because 18th excursion and carnival excursion near Lake Busum and Kids Festival no so Jubilee Park koso 19th Kwabre Arene festival, that is roof carving and the Dinka carvings, and Obekoso Mampontain Bonre and so ebe Kente festival simultaneously and Ashanti festival concert musical festival and so Obekoso Heroes Park. 20th, Ashanti Drama Log, that is Kumawood Stars, KGTR versus Makola, stand-up comedy, at Dreams Entertainment stage play, and also because CCB Auditorium. And 21st of April, fundraising with Hill Konfanochi team, and also because Ewo Menshia, and the 26th, Thanksgiving and celebration of the 26th years of reign of His Royal Majesty Otumfo Abebi Osei Tutu II. No, Bekoso Anglican Cathedral, Ashanti Fest 2025 event and my outline. The German portfolio Ashanti region, or you'll be event mutinti my pa. How is the feeling like Kumase with respect to this? And come on, my food didn't come on. Then with respect to Ashanti Fest.
I think the new regional minister has found a tool, and I think he has really found the most effective information dissemination mechanism to, as it were, put his intention across. And for to know that he is within the age of the active social media user group, of course, this has generated conversation. In fact, as recent as some 4 hours ago, I was in the midst of guys who were debating the lineup and all that. And so it's virtually, you could see that Americans have been very supportive because it seems to be like a broadcast. It's on everyone's status. You watch through your contact list and you have at least out of 10 of your contact list, you have like 6 people posting the Ashanti Fest, whether they will be actively involved or not. Just the pride and affiliation of the fact that they have seen something say because we were sitting him. So I think it's been very responsive. It has generated a lot of conversation. The intention is amazing. We are only praying for the execution, but at least the first time to everything comes with its own flaws because the activities are so packed. I don't know the level of planning and I said the adequacy of time that they got into planning because it seems to be a whole lot in a space of 1 month, and I'm hoping that the committee is able to at least execute it to the level of expectation. But I'm saying that we should lower our expectation and applaud them for the intent and give them the room to grow. Because I don't think even Kwawu or whatever started the very first time people went to the Kwawu or whatever, maybe they were not impressed, but they gave them some time to grow through the system. I like the fact that it capture every aspect of the creative space or the entertainment space. Everyone want to share. The creative people who are in the cultural side have their own. The comedy side now equally represented, even to the extent of boxing, crowd, because it is now a growing industry over here. I witnessed a couple of them.
I'm for a boxing.
Oh yeah. We have some Ashanti guys. Some bouts, a belt, beer bar, or more activity, a culture of boxing. SG Mota host sessions be brave. As I say, it's a growing culture. People go to say Bukumari and now witness boxing, but it's also a growing industry and also and also in your support base and they were also captured. And the fact that he didn't leave because Otumfo has a source for education and technology, and so that also is fully represented over there, where your quiz and a spelling bee and all that. There's even a case first. Case were not even left out. He was also providing an avenue for parents to come and, as it were, a more case festival, and also so the intent is amazing. We are only praying for the execution, considering the time frame near the day. And so I understand so new. And maybe he might not have ample time to execute all of them, but whatever it is now, the bit where we have to, the youth are more attracted to would be, of course, the entertainment night, which would be the artist night, and I said the showbiz of it. And I'm very who said because the level of investment that he needs to execute this now, and better if he wants to execute all of this in a style that would generate the kind of class. And I say, it needs some injection. And we have to use this as a test to invite or assure corporate bodies of joining for subsequent years. So the whole thing, the first drive of it is we have to register a calendar that will be traditional for everyone to know, this activity transpires in the region every now and then at this particular period. That is the foremost thing. So we have to drum the calendar in the minds of people. We are quite sure that every Easter we are going to experience something of this sort. So I'm wishing him well. I think it has generated a lot of excitement and talkability in Ashanti region, and people's expectations are high. And I'm Mr. Stroman said the level of expectation. I hope it meets the execution because. We don't want the aftermath to be like, after hype, so we even want to conscientize people, we should applaud the intention and give them the opportunity to grow. As and when there is a need to do broader consultation. The last time I had an invitation that he wanted to meet all the media personalities in the region. And unfortunately, a doom issue nearby in essay meetings because he has had divided attention because he had to attend to the Edum issue, the KJTR issue, and then also be able to execute this. And a lot of distraction has come his way. And so I'm hoping that it will not affect the execution. But even if it affects it according to how we expect, we should give him the time to grow because he has a whole lot on his shoulder. It is unusual that a minister comes and prioritizes creative activities. And so for that alone, we just have to applaud the step and give Dr. Mwakohene the opportunity to grow and then better himself. So I am, in our own small way, we are giving it the needed support. Though we have not been officially invited into the committee, we are hoping that in future, when he wants to do a broader consultation, of course, Kumasi first, we are always there to support.
Okay,
him. So the intention is good, and we are praying that
I know portfolio.
goes as expected.
I know portfolio. You want to sit on the fence a little bit with this and be as diplomatic as possible, but what they free line so I made an editorial on this. I mean, you know.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah, because if the thing is no credit if you are looking to do something of this magnitude, you need people who have experience, people who have a track record. I don't know the people who are in the team. Do you know them?
No. So as it stands now,
track record,
we are unable to tell.
Because only the ATM because the stigma around being Obi from Kumasi. Number one, when you me Monya guy, you know that. And so if anything is coming and is bearing Ashanti, it should be of a certain level. A toabontia, a bemo bia, and who say the ordinary when it trimu bia and then yes, it should be an event officially being backed by the regional minister. It should be an event that really represents what we know. Because I'm from that region, so I know. Say papa, and this is our time to be called to the seat. This is our time to be called to the seat. So if you field people who are ill-experienced, and at the end of the day, it's about being ridiculous. Na oboya na oye then I say yeah at the end of the day one bwani panu.
That is why I'm saying that I'm applauding the initiative.
You can applaud the initiative. You said that. Said the initiative, but unfortunately, the rest of the world they don't applaud initiatives. In the grand scheme, the result is what they applaud. I dream wo trimni de yemfa ho. Otiase. Ufa adwene say obeye car but unya nye car no de yemfa ho otiase e wo so ye car no wie na car no be biti car sa I was system nim me de no that is where I'm coming from because when I saw it I was so excited but then again my fear came out of the fact that okay America and how it started it started from the same ridicule. The only thing is the boys had a good product. And one a year ridicule nyina no eto abontena ankofo am say na say we ni pill we ye nyum na ye free Kumasi ne other pe any other sounds omutie na ye pe so enunti na obi te say a friend say international artist be to say Stormzy or no because if it wasn't at par nkoma what I say. So what I'm talking about is Nkrofua omo edi saade we anim no omo history with event organization saying how well are they able because if you have
I think we have to officially because since this is we have to officially outdoor the committee that is responsible for every facet of the festival. These are the organizing committee. I think you owe it that to the people. Say you say committee. We say that we know if we can repose confidence in them. Say these people have the expertise to run the festival for us to the expectation. Like I'm saying, also it also deals with capital injection. So if it will take time for him to even reschedule to a better month, to have the ample time to raise the funds that is needed and to gather the right brains, it is worth it than trying to make it compulsory. Because when it was announced, it was almost 9 to Easter. The Easter was drawing 9, and I don't know if that presents an ample time to review and know what you want to execute on that magnitude. So we can only wish them. Also, there is also a projection of fear for the political undertone to who has to be recruited to be what. I am hoping that he is advised well enough to know that this goes beyond partisan politics. If you need an expert brain in the opposition party to even be part to execute it and say anti-Kumasi anymore, so be it. They should not, as it were, try and say, okay, party for Nkwana,
Bibi,
maybe I say near the at the expense of the brains that really matter to the event. So the political undertone to it is also another thing that I'm hoping that it doesn't undermine or ruin the perfect execution on this. Like I said, let me employ diplomacy because you have been into event and you know what it takes to do event. But then, like I'm saying, that doesn't mean say I'm endorsing mediocre, because doing it, being mediocre, you had better not done it at all.
Okay.
What I say, it's either you go all out or don't do it at all. So yes, we can only stay back and pray to a time that he is able to do broad stakeholder consultation, that we invite the right people for the and it's just a week away. So I just don't know. I can only wish the whole thing well.
Mate,
yeah.
Portfolio me person me fa odi ato asem nti odi ma minja o nekoda. Me was be ujamia me do be problem kese bi mpa. Thanks a lot for joining us. German Portfolio the MC Kasamafo Emma Kofi Paluta esuo therefore ono ene twetwe nkomo osai renowned MC last year no gina ma beam nation o se this year Paluta ene ekọ say we tuni channel ama Paluta o se wota na chi sekro dom obo na chi den enti this year me hu ye stage no so abra ye kwa akoje TGMA artist of the year. They said the last year mu no or this year I say was start ku stage no so we be say hu no and this year they say speech ni be do so a obeka bi last year Cresato ya ade bia nani anye ho
omudu me mic
omudu mic no nani ma nani anye ho o free stage so ba nyina no or point Cresato say wo share we bia o can be bia di see no.
Let me also thank Stonebwoy. I think I owe him a lot. I've always said that moment, that 10 minutes moment or 5 minutes moment is a currency that he has given me that I'll forever be grateful for. In fact, he has opened a new chapter for artists to appreciate entertainment journalists who support artists on that level. And on IBS, so this year, everyone, because they want that recognition, is going hard for their candidates.
Vim.
And I think that is a very good precedent that was setting up.
Vim.
I mean, sure, no.
Vim. Portfolio me that's it.
That's it.
Well, if you share flip side or German Portfolio the MC Kasama for Emma Kofi Paluta, so therefore. Michael is my name from Volta. Michael representing live on YouTube. Edwin Siram is saying the fact that Kofi Paluta was the only one who has 2 songs in the country. The fact that he complained doesn't mean other artists cannot do the same. So it is not a case to make. Okay, me name exactly where this one is coming from. Beginning of last year, number 1 song was Team Eternity song. Really, Sana Neti, Eternity Devi. Anyway, we don't have the metrics to prove that. Everybody's entitled to make their statement. Big Fan is saying, but I believe you were part of the Asaka Boys staying away from the awards though. Saw a video online back then when you realized it was wrong. Only a fool doesn't change his mind. Up next skin. Okay, well, you got me wrong on that. It was with respect to 3 music awards and how they were being treated at 3 music awards, not to Ghana Music Awards. Because as at that time, I personally had issues with 3 music. Mene Baba Sadiq. We went back to back. NDC for parliamentary aspirant for Kaikwe Central, Baba Sadiq. Mene call back to back. Remember hashtag delete 3 music TV? I started it. I'm starting here, trendy 3 days. Emma Ubiabe can be everybody from the social circles to political circles. I'm president is here, John Dramani Mahama for phone for Baba Sadiq. I catch say on Akwano Nini Diagrono. Akwano. or bet me I'm a problem pa. Me na mass I didn't see it because there was a precedent. There were issues happening within the Three Music office. So one person by the name Steve Banton, or non started side and casting tribal slurs on people from Ashanti region. Or non till a man move towards that. And I told them to disassociate themselves from that awards scheme because Akwabi war or mu production him. Your friend is Step. The BOD Asante Fortem online. Free or it wasn't with respect to every award scheme. I want to make this one clear. Mr. Wa, Infanto. Charles Nocturne, I see you, but anyway, you better be a phone lines not to whilst you're about to wrap up, you be a phone lines not to now made them a last editorial so I film now for you. So it produce I'm so fan number to screen, so I'm on phone person, my friend, or your contribution can also come in. My message, I have a sweet message for the regional minister, Ashanti regional minister, Dr. Frank Amwakuhini. To say the portfolio can about celebrating the intention, no? The intention say opeso yebi to say Ashanti first. A brilliant idea. But our idea we in execution, I think when it came up, minya call minya, you know. Now Phoebe from Ashanti region and even the regional minister had the regional minister on and a couple of other people on. In fact, portfolio was even on. The conversation was some of the people that have contributed in the region. Our events of higher magnitude, our will be part of the team organizes Sanima we. But Memetier, Mantio Munkebi. Now, the reason why I'm about to say this has nothing to do with it because Samemin Kamekwa team is for the love of the region and can offer me knowledge with respect to event. Also, yen try say blow your horns. But all can conform to my Philip Babaya Sports Stadium. As a DJ, me untimi film. My records are clear and clean. Also, we started to me pull up event at my Ashanti region. And the number of years my was game we any knowledge I'm yet to come across. Nkrophobia omo ho sesi omo experience. May are willing to offer that because meaning the dynamics I was our region. Unfortunately, on also baby or say free ban also so I hear someone because Ashanti region yen na yenim say enye voter apathy kasa percentage NDC enya no kebeyede. Me say there's a strong political undertone to Adiana obeye no. Nti na I was say o device a certain way money problems p. Me event list of events na me huno. It does too much to a dorsum for them, me say a dorsum. Do you know the team that you need if you want to execute a BR to a set? It's to get that level of oh, Debbie. I say I have flyer they are two online. I say event I say SRC week. Bro, listen. Festivals are ekonyina. Yes, yes. And unfortunately, you are also going to compete with Kwawu. Only Kwawu be competing the same. Lord have mercy. Huh? Businesses say wo Kumasi a omunyina akofro bepo no. Ekoton niam akodibia. Omu free Ashanti region kofro bepo no kodibia wo ho during that season. Do you or any idea the number of businesses that does that? Dr. Frank Amwakuhini, and I'm not say regional minister. Do you have any idea the number of people who hype and pick here to the extent say there is one radio station in Kumasi, YFM. Listen, YFM single-handedly tries to change the narrative of Kumasi in Easter. Omu changing it by pushing the lake agenda. Lake na wo. But edru baby violence ane wo krom ho. Ema lake eyehu. Lake kwani nyenti no. se okwaji wani wo lake na oba bon se matwo manfo abegina kwan ho jokutani ye ka jokutani ya onim jokutani budo na budo mo abegina kwan mu ono mo jeje amanfo sika. The number of robbery cases are na ekoso was akwan so during that time. Enema lake o lake den die lake die no ena eyipeja mu kwa upeja ni mu ena kwa upeja ni mu enya ahoden from corporate Ghana to the extent say kwa u ba bia akoduru no say o de beba from pa politically almost I am highly motivated. Enya Brian Champon krom no Rock City man who videos of Akufo-Addo na nado dan kwa Akufo-Addo ne gabi mu a wo mo chele wo hobe last 2 years na. You are in a regional NDC enya popular sa. MPP in some money omudi yenti. Any address ye beti ntesuko kwa egu omani. Any etigu omani. Enti Obama and how this idea eto bia sade de bia me kase. Hey, adwene bia new bia ni wiase o. E old one na ne afa ne de keto bia ka ho. So find out what works for other people. If not your first year, or they acquire around. Create a team. If you don't even believe in looking out for people from the land, create your own team. Let them move around 1 year. Omonko Festival, Beer, War Ghana. And let them find out the model that works. Do you know what works for all these places? They don't move their celebrations around also. Traditional grounds baako omo ya amamre no. Any one highway, one high street omo creative for fun and activities. In some cases, ebi omo 2 places eno ano no. Regions are esun. Regions esun. No more 2 places. Me do ko Cape Coast. Me mintwa Cape Coast information mouse is here. Cape. Almost friend say school black and white school no black and white no Adisadel me say Adisadel echi ho no sa line no sa straight road no drew Cape Coast traffic light na sa straight road no that is the fun district urema na ura Cape Coast main town park ba ku bi ho that is the traditional grounds and no no. But that highway alone and the commercial activities that happen on that highway and unkwa drive amount for to the town so much that hotels eyema 1 week to a Cape Coast you go afa to afashe na minya hotel Krembuku 1 week to the festival and it's just a single highway. Mama fa nko kwawu what is happening in kwawu enye kwan ho ne yetete e no nsa mpacho mbusa. So there are moving bars and moving pubs omo ko festivals nko a omo ba no ma be pe kwan ho ba bi o ba be sire obi dan anim omo so ye pese ye bobo ba hye anim ha se bi a 1 week bi no omo di ndua ba no omo ne omo carpenters na papa no omo bobo ndua no omo ya hye no ano no. So the traditional grounds and the chilling zone. And no ano no. And ya die gidi binti chilling zone ni mu no. Na corporate Ghana, ebia Guinness, ebia club, ebia why no abeji baby park bi so no so abone program bi yedey. Ewo ho. Ye bibia ni wa de beba wiase a eye mo no. Because you have a team omudi enkoma adwuma ne say because you need police, you need fire service, fire for crown house any more problem. Ambulance. So spreading the event around itself. Now event ba ko so obonri same day na so ba ko say ko so friends do jama house why. Ade. So so the idea say yeah community based no. Now dissolves it. Na akoyen nkiti meanwhile you could have a bigger impact. So which one are you looking for? Then our way. Because the commercial value, it's what everybody is interested in. An event I bet me the enkrofo every baby abba. Because what's the difference between that and homecomings are various communities ne because I come for a homecoming. I big. I come homecoming a big. Crow from boys homecoming a big. So what's the difference? What the people are looking out for, I think he had the right idea, but shoot to have change or two na miss it. Yeka Ashanti Festa, ye chef festival. Obi betra play mwabo. Ye chef festival. Ye pebas wo VIP station ebe kwa yesi asan because obi akoho. And that was what Grand Sales was doing. It drew Grand Sales the commercial aspect where businesses, and Kumasi is a pure trading town. By virtue of our geographical location, a pure trading town. Goods that are coming in from the port, and in I didn't say Fako. Yeah, ready for. Yes, and for ready for. And until the businesses are a survival of Kumasi, and the businessmen that from Kumasi they infiltrate other regions and also ready for pure traders. And to say, oh yeah, BBC. Now Oba marry the idea of entertainment with commerce. A want to start free. Find one vibrant street. And you're even lucky that Kumasi has like 2 or 3 vibrant streets. Kumasi bantama 10 up. And I'm more than Semba Kumienu Miensa. Mubebu pa be gukwano ho ana unfortunately. Because bantama alone, bantama street no. Enkwa as at that time. Nanka nunkwa pe betima service purpose no. And you could divert all traffic from that side. Ubetima divert it. Whether from G roundabout to friends, baby Angel FM way, Abrepo Junction. Ubetima divert traffic nyakofa be kwai roundabout afa chiri wa kwa kusi ho. So you could block that street. But modern politics ne mo niama bi ahensem bi be say no batanya hwe. Amekom asafo. It's now the hot joint. Ye amekom asafo free ho a ye wo crow from and also ye hot joint. Choose one vibrant street. Crow from Dechem so Ashtown. One vibrant street. Na celebration or traditional celebration no koso woman share. Simple as ABCD. You don't need to rework it. Simple. Bro, for list ne to subim. For list of events ne to subim. Owo ene da be ene me no ka say da be. Ene 30th. Me boa. Or 1 week to compete with programmer a world legacy as big as Kwawu. Portfolio de be say na a man for the 2 status. One who so be the 2 status go so free Kumasi. O so free Kumasi na ka mo ka sama be so be ka say DJ Bua. Who frequents what will be as a car also be there to use that. As a week. Clean up exercise, opening match, lunch, Nini now. Yabebo opening match was quite Astro so now boxing night I was parade grounds okay and USD. Beni. Unim. Hey. Time I call by. These were some of the things that I'm person me catch regional minister. Say chef, men kwaye who say o kwa titim na yo maka say localization of the bill. Once they do Ashanti region so. Me kro bia ni ho amakoso a. Mako festival. Yes, ye bi wa ha, ye bi wa ha, ye bi wa ha, ye bi dabi. Yes, enuti ne ya bodwa. Edwabo na se me ko edwabo na ya bodwa. Ya bodwa. So what I say, ade na ekoso wo he. Until the feeling is in town. that there's something going on. Wherever you find yourself, it is now your duty to shower, shada, and show me and go there. Ko? Na se bronya aban bronya sa aba obi a di bronya. Ba wo di bronya no we because programs and events na na kire bra bia ye bronya no. Bronya no kwa ase bi. It is a bronya na ba na ye bronya no ha wo so okobi. The idea of spreading it around, I do not agree. Because one, ube westi ska and impact in unya. Impact in unya. Kumase for ya missing me crop for me crop for you kumase for. Be brete wo bon ri omu koda. Untimi kan chense kente exhibition enti won fa kan ko bon. Una oni bon rekwan. Oso oni bon rekwan. Oso wa tre kuma wo kwa ka ben baby out na ben ayi bon ri. Wo te ayi odum ho. Sa kwan na so afafa adwo ananka wo makobon ri. Oso wo kwa akobon ri da. What is stopping the Kente exhibition from happening at Crofroom? Why do we have to go there? Give me one good reason. And I am not saying that it is wrong. I am not saying it's wrong. I'm just stating the obvious fact to say, Nkrofo a wo target you to be part of this, no. And yet, sebi friends say, you are looking for the younger generation and their participation. They are going to amplify it. Yana nanom ne papa no sebi omanyi no mabo mo bra wie no. Amo sa event we wote ano edan. Onum ni BP adro na acha 7 e so order. So the younger generation now will be amplify idea ways for it to have its commercial success. No? Are you sure they will sit in a car and go to Bonre? Debbie. And my problem can see any way. When you involve people who don't have any idea of how Nyama works and you put them in certain places, and it is not even the duty of the regional minister to know how to run an event. All you need to do is a chrome hawamu nimi event and then whamu bit my boami. Idea win am war. Whamu bit my boami. Being a leader is supposed to be the easiest thing if you are willing to listen to people and to look for people who have knowledge. The fact say me only studio and all trese also say me name vmix yuzu. I just need to have a fair idea of how it works. Do I need to know how to manage, operate a camera? I just need to find somebody who knows how to do it. Motivate the person enough to say, "Yenin beyedma." Anamebwa. We are president. Was so wow, Kobo Black Stars. We are was I could dano IGP, Echo Chakron for. We are no dano fire service. Was I could do that. That be yenisa. Find out how it works. Hey, qua around. We mean trauma, man, papa, we made a mistake. Mekasa. And I make a on a platform, I mean, on or betting, because on a social media guy, that's our tag, you know. Because when I saw it, may imagine say, Meji Makuma Muni, nah, I don't need any single peswa from this. Because I want to see it work. Some of us, we've been driving this agenda for a long time. Munima, maybe the artist, Makumaku 52 Bo show. Our Babaya Sports Stadium. Philly was say, ding. Big time. As a canal 2016. Listen. For a one. Uniskana ubetimi the opesoyen. Oniseskano. You don't have that money. Uniseskano. The opesoyen. Oniseskano. And a nipa cry a war region mukra say nyanti ase. Omunti ase o. Jesus. Omunti ase. Omnipa. Hey, Akwan Obenya the shock of his life. Regional minister, you get the shock of his life. Virtually like a week to the event. Yeah, now for Okumas, me who's will be ashes. I didn't that. Men pen me baby share in Pukra catch a man for semester moi. But me say Nyegma. Your event in Makuma could be a minim say Nyegma. Minu credit me back me catch or Nyegma. Also, Fatos and I mean, throw the Yegma woman the Nyegma. Metro numbers are a baho, a bit bounce so. Do you know the sad part is radio stations are names on Betimabua in amplifying it. I've not seen any of them share it on their social media. Me who say Kesben a share. Me who say Angel FM a share. I've not seen Hello FM share it. I've not seen YFM share. None of the radio stations who I've never seen any of the traditional radio in Kumasi share it too. Nala ibeni. Ashanti Regional Minister, Onya Kanye West too. Onya Kanye West mo post to ade where you catch you so be well. When him say they Kumasi for aso din a. Me as well say dum ja no kra man small taste. A man a small taste. Politically baby o say free ba no. Esa ye minus into ono kra minus be 7. Ade na opeso ye no. Oh hia oh he. Oh hia moa. Ohiamwa ozo kilama ni hiamwa ohiamwa. I mean I like unim the entire fire service for nene amanfo bebre move to him no. I saw one editorial beef by Kwame Kumati Kesiana or I tell that small boy say ni age no e ade a ombe use super atia no eti me pese o ya ade a oh, ne home masem, what I say? I was so a yard and home masem because I did whip out me execute one time pa puma, a 33-year-old boy, hard working guy. Or to me executing ye pa, obe putuni enemies nina to shame. Obe to my shame, obe to my silence region one time pam. True or no? NDC bet to strong territory. Ashanti Betima Baye NDC for strong territory. All he needs to do is make sure that Adie will obey executing a year. Fanetoso, Dr. Frank Amwakohine. Wonderful young guy. Or a medical doctor by profession, so. Yeah. Doc. Adie way simple. And overloading na untimi execute ni nyina u overload na obebre na DJ Slim version ba ko pese mi wie bia no mabubu agudam apart from some aboka no me say bubu gudam sa account 2 troubles 1 God kila anya better o. So I understand he's young, he's energetic and all that. But find out the model that is working for other people. And no. Festival, baby, Ghana. Which one? Winneba. Abuachi. Winneba, me boy. Same thing. One high street, one traditional ground. Simple. It will energy to make street and so. So if it means, say, Mwankasa as the local organizing team, mobile TSC form ho, nama create, let it be. And I say, now also one quite friends and grand sales. One rest of the grand sales. Premper assembly honor. Me say we cried and cow and come and how cry for Jubilee Park. Friend say any Premper assembly board. Kasa side ho cry boom. Sa area ho boom. My whole strong security presence. Your local clinic, Bishop baby, any as a quick response team be if there's a medical emergency, put the fire on standby, put the police on standby, military on standby, fully guarded, full nako radio talk to tell a gadifobia so obia me stand ho. Emedika. Na hwade for entertainment kan artists be brain good masi. Simple. So if the traditional ground is Manshia, Yakwa yakosum ewo menhia. Ye firi menhia ehɔ ne ye ba abeji ani. Eno ano na hwɛ die besi keke. And how who pi don't try to rework it because who needs our financial capacity no. And even if you do, you don't have the men to man it. Who need omo? What's the mistakes, my child? I said the regional minister thinks the region be boarding school. Me say onyahu say the Kumasi for aso din fa. Na ebe jenensa to form se pe o de obehu. Ye ntena ho ma won be yes ade we. GGA and I see you baby girl net to say. Was it Jackson's Park is still there now? Ewo Jackson's Park any other Jubilee Park no meboa. Say no ha. And a rebranding no kweye Jubilee Park. Eso kama. Yabu mabu bo ayi wom. Friend say friend cubicles. Agree for ewa ha we mu ha open. Niema bia open atobia no Easter no. Wo wa create another market to support the market. Ewo ho. Watch lanes na ma no ayi for be transmit wa ha. Hello for transmit wa ha. Kesben for mo so transmit wa ha. We mo air transmit wa. That is the same thing that is happening in other regions. Obekwana Cape Coast FM for ha. We BBB FM so ha. Obia into radio stations na kasa wa ground so more hypo ade no. So when you enter the region, all the two are BB also we are live from way park. We are live from say. It tells you that something is going on in the town. Also. Moti wa hwa ade we. Asaka. Mukro no mukrom. I like the idea of a school spelling bee, tree and English. SHS debate competition. It's nice. Science and technology fair. It's nice. But what was the idea we? Imagine, tell you, but me trusting even at all here you. Imagine. Says our same event, you know, whilst people are buying and selling. It is a Jubilee Park, when Jackson Park near Kabuma. There's a stage there. As our event in the air so. And all the radio stations and TV stations can pick it. But now you are telling them to move with you to Prempeh Assembly Hall. When they are done, they should follow you to Menchia. When they are done, they should go with you to KNUSC Parade Ground. When they are done, they should go with you to Bonre. Free Bonre. Somebody do a Chinko Lake. A day, chef. SRC week in any say SRC week celebration. Any say. Media Omon be upload for intent no ho. Media chef. Intent there. Odwene ho but one execute a yemfa ho. When to my execute a yemfa ho. Event imagine fundraising with here the team, Konfanochi team. What if it's happening live at the grounds at Wakriti? What if? Creative grounds, you know. So we analysis what Kofum Street in an Enfa. We analysis what amekom Asafo Street in so na emfa emount na ube create the market because there are only two things there are only two things that they are looking out for and no I don't know entertainment na drive the cultural experience na drive and then through these things commerce so juma and no I don't know. I'll not sit here and say I wish him all the best because that means I may throw my wish and I could throw it. Me the idea me say fine. If I'm so I'll come and sit here and eat the humble pie. But me the minimum enemy experience our origin na me catch no. The minimum. and at the idea of a festival, unless say on the idea of a festival, different from the name. Because once I consider woman, I some power woman, she a woman dear. Meaning the whole thing has been creating around the traditional festival. Because we had argued, some of us, can't say the only festival I hear Ashanti region, baby for it doesn't trickle down. Me matna several times that me boy. Uso menkai. Swedro for festival and a patapa pay free mubai. Munima me kai mo de mo ko back. How Ghanaians got to know of a certain so-called one corner. The viral moment I enyumne obete dwe na manfo akoteka ho one corner no mako rakas. It was the Swedro omo festival. And a patapa pay free mubai. Festival, no, we could musical talent from a festival. So do you think it's a joke? It is not a joke. Here's our side, Nina. Also, ya blue, papa. Me better appear for to maybe a phone line is not too. No matter kind messages, kakra. Alewas is Bonre is known for kente weaving, so why not have people go to one of the towns kente weaving comes from? It will be good business for the locals too. Fantastic. So my idea, say business business education. So prior to that, say prior to that, we'll have people go there, school the people there about how to set up their business, set it up online and all that. So what I say. Because obi or communicate or be assistance now by now or baby or ben and now or young boy be or ben and now young girl be or ben or they all children say how to put even their products on GG on and other platforms are yeah they ton near ma it be quite easier for them to get it done. Good. No as transportation to a venue that you've created. In fact, if you have to add accommodation to it, add accommodation to it. Let them come and set up. Your friend is saying, prep assembly who are now, baby, I need, your friend say, your grand sales near there. Mom, set up. About what printing business cards are mom? Can't phone You've created a market or mobile beton idea, so be about one impuno product or any fire or the card a man. Nipacroni here be obeyed my day. A friend who be. But how the negotiate bone river with low publicity as it stands now, lowest publicity as it stands. Wow. Also, oh. Lord. When I shut out dream, no I far part and not the in any no. They are fun and because on Tiasi 0546362359. A phone line or WhatsApp will be to me. I send you a message in so about WhatsApp. We'll read it. Facebook, YouTube, and switch them. Make sense. As a young boy, I will take you over this powerful political table. See, simple. What do you find say? What do you are working it up small? Oh, you're in kitty. So what I say? Oh, you're in kitty. So you're in kitty. So I copy say, at the end of the day, very big. Then you. Because as at that time, maybe when your core base be, then you can be able to move them around. And yes, sir. And get people who have successfully done. Who they imi kwa film? German portfolio the MC YFM as a radio station or more organizing events. There are people in there. Madam for ya akoya na sunye. Asaka kaime. Ernest. All those say, hearing problem kakra there, but we good. What then I'll say? Ernest Obuana Sunsi, or Tia Sempa, boy, a fucking boy in Tia. Or Dibonina watching her. No, what pretend they say on Tiasem. But Nyamini be any my who he said, boy, no Tiasem or Tipa, but who you sue into a terrible no the Adibiation as so say hearing aid or bois. Aquano good. Anya requires 7 years of experience with YFM, and you check YFM's events, and truth be told, there's no radio station in Kumasi on your events chain YFM. If I mean no shade to any other radio station. Why? Orange. Orange, I've been on my event. Why? Ultimate. Team radio bear mumbo mudi. Radio be any at some no cry and I'm okay as a musosui. This project hand the entertainment bit to them. Then the commerce side, the business side. Imagine say until now be any program live. Ewo a year friend say Royal Frozen baby I'm making Jubilee Park as part of Ashanti Fest. A grade phone that's what more that do say be a Wednesday no until now be any live or and a special edition until now Mamefi any girl back on the okra domano adazwa what say you day be a kineben any sports for no jola kamunia de adi subaba be ye ba kubi yo misi kumase o maso edinti e wo se hu how anu o mbe delay o kumase ni ba bia oduru ho a wo be dwin say unemployment ni wiase Oshia na boss, chairman, director, original. Obia or title, director, original. But hey, now company ben a board chairman as she is here. But we chairman, now we director. Company ben. I am for phone one a treasure oh. Into you mood dealer. Frankie been a shocker of his life. Or to the wasi. Satan very deadly. So yeah, they are to get participation, very deadly, very deadly. Ne line up no the aban. So when you're tourist, a man for be brave back room ho. Say a brofonia diade aba town ni mua. And now bit me move on go more tour buses now idea already and near monam. And on metriaka, what you say? It is a $200 or $300. I see a quite Ashanti face yaje. Omaduane yo mu bibia aka ho all inclusive ene ye de omko ane ye de omako ane no na Kumasi na wo ye event a wo gate fee na wo de ye no obi di mu no amu hwe miko program we ye je me 100 cedis na me to mo one cap na me to see kra se me eno ano no mo ma nti ye ho no so oye faster and san weti manya nipa na ma wan so abe support o course no. Say I'm not going to say good luck because unima de na ogoka good luck cheni pana say o fanfuli no. Utimi ya I'll come and sit here and eat the humble pie and I'll ask him how he was able to do it. And also mbwa. But me experience in the crime in the a chem say je ne suis pas un bassoui. Nature say be yere pa ansa na de na basso. Me rapia po asi. Na mada obi oba online behwe bi ase. Massive shouts going out to obi oba bia Kolo Agbeleshi Michael. Say my name is Michael from Volta region. DJ Slim, my sister. And your name says she loves you. Oh, and your name is me Dowati. You ma we there sa mo anam be kura sa nkakra your door any asumdwe. Yadi see I say in a production asaka 36 of a Ben and also and I'm crazy then a more professional and digital way. From DJ Slim every Sunday be a way back the Sala edition into your extending your wawe mu ama ubia enya ne chefa Oda no abompire ama street is watching. Na also wabompire ama Omangana. Na so Omangana Uja Omangana na bompire bomb so the bompire money pa omu the team. Aha, bompire money po team. Ade panchi Macro Bia. Keep it real because the street is always watching.